thorough bot. With more Archipelago, our Campaign 2, Episode 4. I believe I was saying around the end of last time that I might start with Xenoblade X, but I've changed my mind. Because I have a few more things I wanted to do before we pop back to Xenoblade, but I will be probably doing some more Xenoblade within this video. Because we really gotta get going on that. We're only like 2% through it. Speaking of, look upon our progress thus far, my friends. I'll put that little graphic back up on screen now, and you can see that we are, what is it, roughly 15% of the way through, well, that's 15% average checks completed, and then 11% done all the checks total. Like I've been saying earlier, that's probably gonna like soar up at some point in one episode, because we're definitely not doing all, or probably even like a quarter of the Xenoblade X checks, right? That game is massive, and like, even when not playing it in Archipelago, I haven't 100%ed it. The farthest I ever got was like 80% or something. Because some of them are just like really difficult bosses and stuff. So I think it's a fair bet that there's gonna be something that's like defeat this level 60 tyrant in order to get an important item that Samus needs or that Fox needs or whatever. That we're not actually going to do that check. We're just going to get strong enough that we can defeat the last boss, because that releases every check in the game. At which point, our average completion and total checks completed will both shoot up by like 30%, because Xenoblade is like half of our Archipelago multi-world. So even though it seems like we're not that far for having done 3 episodes, when you think about when us completing Xenoblade X is gonna like totally wipe the whole map clean, we're actually much closer than you might expect. Not that we're really close to completing Xenoblade. And I'll explain why I'm starting with Pikmin 2 in a minute, but this is just a video I had recorded because I did a little bit of grinding off camera with Doug in our party and everything. I don't think I got many levels. I only got up to level 13 or something. But perhaps far more importantly, I completed a battle and Alma told me she was proud of me.
You're turning into a fine blade. I'm proud of you.
Which was the most important thing that happened in the grind session. But also, as you can see, I found that those iron blades we found, that Snake found for us, just lying in the snow somewhere in Shadow Moses, do in fact count for that quest, so presumably there will be also an iron guns or whatever the other thing was we needed somewhere in the item pool. So we don't have to cheat that in, probably. I think they had the foresight to add them into the item pool for that quest particularly. Also, I can't remember, did I mention how apropos it is that Snake found a giant robot for Marianne in Shadow Moses? He literally found her a Metal Gear. It seems like I can't show you unless the game... Oh my god, a shooting star just went by in Pikmin. It seems like maybe I can't show you unless we're actually connected to Super Metroid, but we had a lot left to do in the tracker, so that especially there were a bunch of new areas in like Criteria and some areas in like Upper Norfair. I didn't like go to absolutely every room, so there's a decent bit we can do there. Though I don't know if we'll get to it today. But much like the beginning of last episode where I was like, okay, I missed a bunch of things in the previous episode, so let's go and collect them. That's kind of in the mood I'm in right now, because I realized a bunch of mistakes I made in the previous episode that I'd like to rectify. One of them being that I only just recently learned. No, I can't do it for Metal Gear either unless it's actually running. But Metal Gear, they included, actually maybe I just can't do it until the Metal Gear's on. But the Archipelago mod for Metal Gear includes a feature where you can check which items you have by location. So I was saying earlier that, oh, it just counts them by number, so I don't actually know where I should go for the ones I'm missing. There is fully a command that's like, tell me you're missing 3 rations in the wharf or the helipad or whatever. So we'll be doing that shortly as well, because I think there were like 2 pickups that the tracker said I could still do in Metal Gear. But the first issue I wanted to rectify was in Perplexing Pool. This one's a little embarrassing, being that I purport that Pikmin 2 is my favorite game on the planet. In fairness, I try to space out my Pikmin 2 replays because it's so special to me that I want it to be special every time. So that results in me forgetting stuff. Whoa, lag. Oh yeah, we're getting a little bit more treasure from the last episode as well. So we should maybe even see a new debt milestone roll in. Nah, it was just the 2 treasures, really. The Drought Ender and the Adamantine Girdle. But there's a treasure beacon. Oh my goodness, gosh, golly. Ha! I got my rocket punch, so this will go very easily. Ha ha! Yes! To my aid, Pikmin brethren! Ha ha! Charge! Attack! Gotta clear the transport route. Oh my god, how did I miss all of those? Wait, please get whacked? No, not the water. That's a bad place for you to be. There's one treasure we have very easy access to. Oh my, why is there more? Haha, rocket punch! Rocket punch! What are you going over there for? Okay, well, I mean, if you're going to stay over there. It is simply right up here, up on this ledge over here. This is why I didn't notice it, because it's kind of hard to see from this camera angle unless you just go right over here. There's a thing setting up right up there. I think the reason I completely forgot about it is because normally by the time you get here in the base game, you have the treasure tracker, so I wouldn't even have to think about it. I would just, like, it would start blinking at me because there's one nearby. I really could do without this at the moment. Just keep shaking them off because the yellow Pikmin have 0 offensive capabilities compared to the other types. If you could maybe don't, that would be infinitely more convenient for me in my situation. Thank you, bye. How convenient? we'll have just 21 Pikmin left, and this archipelago items cost weigh 20. I won't be able to get them all up here at once, actually, so let me just split it off and grab a few of them to navigate these thin corridors with us. Just to make sure no one drowns here, because that would be a sad turn of events. I mean, generally, I think that's considered to be the case in almost any situation, that drowning is a sad turn of events. But especially where cute little plant things are involved. Ooh, you hear the spooky hum? The spirits of the damned echoing out of this thing. What attachment could the humans have had to this artifact to have their souls linger so loudly? Oh my god, that one leaf one like nearly just yeeted itself off the cliff. Scared the hell out of me. We got a thing, now we will bring it back. And why are you here? No, you respawned, oh gosh. I'll grab a horde of these nerds and wreck you before the convoy comes through, and it sucks and is bad and we die. Anyway, that's enough out of you. Gonna pick some Pikmin because they are sprouting up out of the ground, and it will be a good time because we will have more picks then. And if I lose a bunch, it'll be fine. Anyway, so yeah, I probably should have remembered that that was there, but I didn't until I don't actually even think I remembered off camera. I believe I was just like checking the tracker in between episodes just out of curiosity. And I was like, what does it mean I can get the... In fact, actually, I think this might actually be where the Drought Ender is in the base games. That's a curious coincidence. Done. Off-world item. Thank you. That'll do, Omar Louie. Please do not crash. Cool, thanks. Yeah, there you go. Adamantine Girdle and Drought Ender, and I think the thing that we just picked up is where the Drought Ender normally is? Oh no, it's the Gherkin Gate, isn't it? Maybe? Oh yeah, there you go. Perplexing Pool, Gherkin Gate. Okay, we just picked up a gold ring for Fox, so it wasn't actually all that important. But hey, that's hint points. But as I say, I found that out because I connected to the Universal Tracker as Olimar, and it told me... Oh wait, huh? My Universal Tracker seems to be busted. Oh, it may be because I upgraded my Archipelago version to 0.6.7. Maybe I need to upgrade the Universal Tracker. And now Admiral will attempt to install it mid-recording, because that's an excellent idea that definitely won't go wrong. But first, mail! Olimar, I see that you're making notes in the treasure hoard. Not this time, I ain't. This is no scientific jaunt, it's business, which is why the ship is writing sales pitches for your finds. Whatever you say, boss. Thanks for snacking that ring, Olimar Louie. Oh, right now I forgot the damn... Right. I was forgetting it doesn't work unless I put the YAMLs right back in the players folder. Oh, good. It's changed. So it was giving me this weird thing before where it was telling me I had access to Dream Den, and it was like, you can get all the Dream Den things, but now it's telling me that everything Olimar can check has been checked, which is what it should say. And it should read the same for Fox, since he can't get off Corneria at the moment. Oh, fascinating. Maybe it's just now that I've upgraded the tracker, it's a little more robust. It's saying the only thing we can get is one missile in Pink Meridia, where earlier it was saying I had a whole bunch of stuff I should be able to check. But the thing I wanted to worry about next is that Snake, it says I can get Grenade 10, Grenade 11, and Mine Detector. Hey there again, Snake. Sorry about all that weirdness last time where I completely ruined your entire inventory and everything. That was uncool of me, and I'll try not to do it again. But what I wanted to show is this code here that I didn't even know existed called Check Collection. So for example, we can check a collection in the current area we're in, and it'll show us we've got 0 of 2 rations in the nuclear building, basement 1, 0 of 2 SOCOM, 0 of 5 FAMAS, so on and so forth. Of course, they won't actually be these items, but these are the things that we should be able to obtain in this area. So, I think there was even such a thing as Check Collection All. Aha. So the Mine Detector one, I believe that one we literally cannot get because we were given the Mine Detector from some other check, which means the Mine Detector pickup no longer spawns. But they don't put progression items there anyway. It'll just have been a ration or something that we'll have missed forever, and that's fine. The Grenade 10 and 11, there's a decent chance I will be able to obtain that. So all I have to do is look for which of these areas we've already been to has a grenade that does not read the max thing, and that's probably the one I ought to be at. So far I'm seeing armories... South Armory, Canyon, it's all looking like we've got the grenades. Nuclear Building 1 is grenade 0 of 1. And Basement 1, nothing but Basement 2. Grenade 0 of 2. So I'm guessing it's one of these three, because everything before that, we've got all the grenades. I'm guessing the 2 grenade pickups we're looking for are either in Nuclear Building 1, Nuclear Building Basement 1, or Nuclear Building Basement 2. If I'm not mistaken, Basement 2, though, this is Basement 1, yes, and Basement 2 is just like, we couldn't go anywhere because we only got the level 2 card, right? Might just be that the logic is screwed up, and it thinks we can go here when we can't. But so far, it's been pretty functional, so I would be a little surprised if it were like that. Because this looks like glass, but it's not like I can see for this or anything, right? I don't think so. Kriblooey! Nope, that's some tough glass. This requires a level 3 card, and there's nothing over here. So I don't know about picking up 2 grenades. But there might be one. If they're saying there's one on the first floor of the nuclear building, then it does mean I missed that, so I might as well go check that out. But more my concern was just going in here to show that, indeed, I was wrong about the way things worked, and there is, in fact, a way to tell what you are missing in each area. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me! I thought you were the one who was down. Anyway, it's all gone awfully, is the point. Is that a grenade? And could it be my grenade? A healing? Cat grenade, that's the wrong one. Alright, you! You freaked the hell out of me. Don't be doing that, okay? No, I missed! Come on. It's gotta find this grenade. It's gonna be somewhere, I'm sure. I don't even have to live. I just have to get there. Ah, I thought you wouldn't see me through there. Is it in the middle of all this, maybe? This is the kind of thing that might be, like, below something. Because I might as well throw all my rations, because this will give them back when I die. Like, under the truck or something? No. Fortunately, I can eat some rations to save off my suffocation. Is it possible I missed it back right at the entrance of this area? Ooh, or maybe down in one of these southern little inlet things. Like, could I have missed it in this sort of loading area? This mythical grenade I've heard so much about. And also, am I allowed back out here even if I wanted to go back out here? Oh, no, it takes level 3 cards, so we couldn't get back out here until we found that. I wonder if the logic accounts for that. Here's the ration we already found. Maybe I can see it from up here. Seems unlikely now that I say it loud. Maybe with my scope? This tells you what items are if you zoom in real far, right? Oh, apparently not through a window. It's not like there are any, like, doors here that I don't have the key card for, except the one to leave. So wherever this grenade is in here, I should be able to find it with our current equipment and everything. Holy crap, I just almost crawled right into you. Hang on, did I miss, like, something in the corner over here? One of these little spots in between these huge things of crates? Like right over here? Ah, so I did! That's grenade 10 acquired for us! Incidentally, the endless repository for Olimar. So some more money for him. Very handy indeed. We'll need a whole lot before the end. Oh, I thought I was safe here. Oops. Oh, that's very interesting, actually. That did not tick off grenades 10 and 11. But yeah, now that I think about it, that was grenade 6, didn't it? So it's weird that... Wait, now I'm getting confused. I thought grenade 6 just meant the 6th grenade you picked up, not that it was a specific grenade instance in the world. So how could it say that it thinks I can access 10 and 11 without 7, 8, and 9? Well, it is a relatively new archipelago and everything, so they did say to expect bugs. Regardless, it hinted to me that I should be looking for an item in the nuclear building floor 1 anyway, so. But while I'm here, I might as well just check if there's are there any other obvious items. I guess I can't go back to before the nuclear building, so even if I see one that I think I should be able to get if I were there, that means precious little, but might as well just take the moment to see if I've got everything. So mine detector and tank hanger we won't be able to obtain because we already have the mine detector, so this thing won't spawn. But everything else is more or less reading full, except for some items in the armory, which makes sense because there were some doors there we couldn't get through. Canyon. Chaff grenade. Oh, Canyon is where we fought the tank, right? Okay, so there was one thing I should have been able to get in there that I missed. Yeah, I think the chaff grenade was probably just behind all the piping and stuff on the right-hand side. And because as second you take down the boss, it teleports to the next room, so I didn't have a chance to go look for it. But that'll be something to remember when we eventually find keycard 3. And yeah, in basement building 1, there's a whole bunch of stuff we can get if only we could get through that keycard door. Hang on, am I sure that you can't get through that? Was it just that I had the keycard 2 equipped that it wasn't working right? Like that I couldn't follow a guard through the door? Like, was it because I had a low keycard that it was programmed to stay closed? That's the wrong floor. Probably not. I mean, at this point, you would have a keycard level 3, so it's not like they would ever plan for you to, like, sneak in behind a guard here, but wouldn't that be so fun if we just snuck by a guard to get in here? Well, regardless, it appears to be out of logic if we believe the tracker. So that door, like, so I did not mean to run right by them. That door actually is like programmed to like animate and open when they run by though, right? Ah, but this one isn't. They just walk right through this one. It's so funky. Is that even the case if I'm in an alert? Like if a bunch of guards come to get me? Let me in, please. Let me in. Oh my god, he just like poured it out there. I was wondering if maybe if I did this and some other guards came through the door, would it open then? Even though it's out of logic. No, they just teleport to the door. Presumably to prevent you from doing this in areas where you don't have the appropriate keycard. Right! Oh, I wasted that C4 unit without reloading my save earlier. Or like, you know, without dying. That wasn't wise. In any event, it seems Snake cannot do much more here. I suppose I don't really have to save because we didn't actually achieve anything for Snake aside from getting that item for Olimar, which is saved on the server now. I just wonder why it thinks there are 2 grenades that I can get currently. I can't think of any room where that would be true. But never mind it. Snake is still waiting on keycard 3. So I thought we'd bring it back to Subnautica. Once again, we are still in a place where the game thinks we are BK'd, but we are like soft BK'd. There are plenty of things that we could technically do if we only knew the location of them. And so there was that one life pod that was said to have sunk around 500 meters, and I thought it would be, now that we've got our extra tank, it would be possible to just swim down there and do an awful scary death run. But I might get scared and have to sing some songs to keep me from being so afraid. Because I'm pretty sure there are awful things in its vicinity. Ah, so we just obtained, sorry? A whole bunch of things? Some diamonds and some silver ore. Actually, I thought I said we just picked up some diamonds, but I don't see them around here anyway. So this one down here is supposedly 500 meters down, but we should be able to access it, you would think, and I believe that is... Oh, you know what? I was thinking that was actually quite close to the other island, that island over there, but that's not. That's something completely different, isn't it? Well, you know, I was thinking with our new upgraded tank and everything, if we just swim straight down, 500 meters should be doable before we drown, you think, maybe? How fast do we swim down? It's like 7 meters per second, so it would only take it would take us fewer than 100 seconds, and even though our air compression will start to make it so that we have very little, we might just make that. So I figured, why not just give it a go? Just see if we can skip ahead of logic and get something neat for later game. Why not? But it's gonna be totally freaky swimming into a horrible place that's just deep, deep ocean, 500 meters down, and then just like power swimming down, especially in the dark. Probably shouldn't do it in the dark, huh? I should probably wait till the next morning if the sun's about to set. And then after this, we'll drive it on back to Xenoblade because we clearly have a lot to do there, having just opened the sort of full open world by completing Chapter 3. And we didn't play a lick of Xenoblade in the last episode, I think. Oh, this is such an unsafe place to be. Why am I being stupid and going here? I'm afraid. It's fine. It's all gonna be fine. We'll get through it before long, I'm sure. Wow, it sounded like such a good idea before I was doing it. Oh man, it gets real deep right now. Oh, I can... Was that a Reaper I heard? Oh no. Oh, why am I doing this? Oh boy. Maybe I should start singing now. I'm already afraid. I'm so happy, happy-go-lucky me. I just go my way, living every day. I don't worry and don't agree. Things that bother you never bother me. Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine. Haha. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Haven't got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Just take it from me, I'm just as free as any daughter. I do what I like. Oh, that's horrifying. Just what I like and how I love it. I'm right here to stay when I'm old and grey. I'll be right in my prime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. I'm going for it. Blink, 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 plunk, plunk. Oh god, it's getting so dark right now. But just take it from me, I'm just as free as any daughter. I do what I like, just what I like, and how I love it. Bum, 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 bum. Those were just normal fish. It is fine. Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine. Ha! Living in the sunlight, living in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Haven't got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. That's a ghost. Living in the sunlight, living in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine. It pushed me. Living in the sunlight, living in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Haven't got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Maybe I should scan you. Living in the sunlight, living in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Oh boy. Maybe I should just go. Ah, bugger, I'm not gonna make it. I would have made it if I had not stopped there. I gotta get something from this voyage, though. Oh yeah, I absolutely, totally, for sure should have waited till I had more stuff. Leave me alone, ghost. That notification scared me. Okay, I might just grab something before I perish here. I'm out of air now, but there's some stuff to grab. Oh, I'm so close. Data box. Did I get it? Resources bundle from the LifePod 2 data box. Okay, that was scary. Resources bundle, what is that? Okay, if it's just ghost leviathans and stuff, that's not the worst. They're kind of cute, as terrifying as they are. Crystalline sulfur. Don't actually remember what that does, but it's giving me a new blueprint, it would appear. Oh no, the new blueprint was the Cyclops fire suppression system, which incidentally does take crystalline sulfur. Not that I need a Cyclops fire suppression system really all that much. Okay, that was terrifying before I knew what was really over there. I thought there was more Reaper Town. The Ghost Leviathans, I mean, they're horrifying. To experience in real life, obviously, would be absolutely awful. But in-game, they're kind of cute, so long as they don't jump out from the middle of nowhere to get you. So I'd be okay with going back there and trying to get another Ampeel scan, because there were some Ampeels I saw around there. And or the Ghost Leviathan scan. Just to, you know, sequence break a little and be a little cute about it. And to keep this, oh boy, I'm not gonna make it. And to keep this episode with a little bit of variety, because it's gonna be a lot of Xenoblade after this point. Yeah, somehow I had it in my head that oh, there's no way I'm gonna make this. That 500 meter depth life pod was below this floating island, but clearly that's not the case. I forgot that my air was draining while I was in the base there. That would be so depressing to drown 40 meters from the surface. I mean, it's happened, but it's like, damn it, right there. It was right there. Mind, in real life, you have to deal with decompression sickness, so it's much easier to do in real life than in this game. Yeah, so I'll try and get an Ampeel scan, and a Ghost Leviathan scan, and perhaps see if there was also, I mean, there's surely at least one PDA. There's usually at least one PDA in a life pod, so I would have to imagine there's at least one other thing in that life pod we just got to, aside from the data box. It looks as though we're also experiencing that bug again, where my marker for that life pod has disappeared because I got close to it and then died. So it didn't have the context to try and respawn. Whoa. The light did some really weird stuff over there, and it looked like there was a giant monster coming to get me. It was frightening, I tell you. So if we just turn this off and on again, it should come back. There it is. Whoa. This color is really freaky. This color of the water and this lighting. Kind of pretty, but really freaky. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of everything before we jumped into Xenoblade, because it's going to be a heck of a lot of Xenoblade today. I've been expecting us to get something for Fox for a while now. But the thing is, again, Star Fox is much like Pikmin, where once we get one thing that unwalls us, it's like 30 or 40 checks, like a good fifth of the game's checks will suddenly be available to us. Because we'll be able to go to a new area. It might be that the tracker only said we have a missile available in Meridia because it wasn't connected to the game, so it didn't remember how the map got randomized. And if I were to open the game, it would suddenly say that I have a bunch more things I can get because it's able to read the game's memory to know what the map got randomized to know what we can and can't access. That's probably so. Alright, this is probably going to take me a few goes. I really got to dedicate myself to one thing per go, though. Yeah, you know what? Actually, probably scanning the Ghost Leviathan is going to be too hard because it takes a while. And it, like, swims away from you and then you can't catch up to it easily. Which would be fine if I had infinite air, but I do not. So I take that back. Let's just try and get the scan for Ampeel and the PDA that was in that life pod. I think that's what we'll change our objective to here. Ampeel scan's probably harder, so how about we go for that first? I'm pretty sure it'll be a good deal faster than the Ghost Leviathan to scan it. I'm pretty sure that if you go far enough away that the Ghost Leviathan despawns, as we have by dying, then your scan progress gets reset. So it's not like I could just, like, get 20% on it every time. And eventually live. Ghost Leviathans are scary. And obviously, this entire game would be horrifying if you were actually experiencing it. But Ghost Leviathans are no Reapers. Oh, wait. I can't believe I only just noticed this. Are they named after hot peppers? Reaper, Ghost? That's kind of really funny if so. By the way, C2E4, which I'm assuming stands for like Chief Technical Officer or something again. Another eclipse. How about that? Like we just had one in like the last episode. Good call abandoning it. This is not a safe place to be. I gather again I could do a pipe system if I were really dedicated to snagging some more loot from down here, but that's very much a last resort if we later find... Do I have a biter scan, by the way? Yes, I do. Very much more of a last resort if we later find that Xenoblade is expecting us to do something way outside of my level. Because before long, we'll have the sea moth, I'm sure, and or perhaps the sea glide, and then this will all be like 8 times easier. What I'm attempting to do here. I could even build a base down there if I really wanted as well. That would be a bit of a miserable base to spawn at, though. But we've proven I am capable of swimming down to the bottom in one tank, haven't we? Ooh, an interesting... There's an alien vent over here. Might mean it's one of those, like, alien bases somewhere around here, like research centers. Okay, now that I know what's down there, I'm a little less terrified looking down here. But still, it is just, like, in a vacuum, terrifying looking down like I am here. What did I say I wanted to do this time? Ampiel? Let's go for it. God, it's like the whole ocean just gets a little more dark and sinister as you swim around here, huh? That almost looks like a bit of wreckage or something there. Oh, no, it's a floating island. I swore I just saw a Reaper way over there. That was so scary, seeing that in my peripheral vision. I think it was probably just a bubble or something. Okay. Max air. And down we go. Oop! His hand came in front of the screen. I totally thought it was a bad thing. Holy God. Okay, just powering it on straight down. Goes the Leviathan or no, we're heading straight for the bottom, looking for ampeels, and trying to scan them.
100 meters.
So we are. We're about to be swimming like straight down. Whew, boy. Oh, music. Now would be a bad time to get all spookalicious. But you don't listen to me anyway, so whatever. Do what you're gonna do, I guess. Alright, there's blood oil over here, but we wouldn't be able to pick it up and survive, so I won't bother. Surely there are some ampules right here, right? Or do I have to go deeper? Might do. All I want is your lovely, lovely scan. I didn't get quite as straight on above it this time, so I'll have a difficult time getting right to the bottom. I could have sworn we saw an ampule, like, really close by last time, and now there's none. What the H? I might make it to the PDA? Even still then? Oh, no, music's so spooky. I see, it's like overturned. Is there like a hole in the side? Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking at right there. And some kyanite as well. Oh, there's all the stuff I picked up. Oh, that's the resource pack. Most of it fell on the ground, I see. Cyclops sonar upgrade for Riley. Well, I'll take it. Well, if the ampules are going to be like that, and sometimes just not be there, then never mind. We'll just call Riley's journey there. So that resource pack was not just crystalline sulfur, it was a whole bunch of stuff, but most of it dropped on the ground there. I saw some kyanite, rubies, it looked like. Well, stay safe, Riley. Don't worry, Marianne's going to find something huge that unwalls us all very soon. You'll see. Alright, that was a bit of a slow start in this episode. We only just chipped away a little bit at Pikmin Metal Gear, and what the hell else did we just played it. Subnautica, that's the one. I got my mates, Doug, Lynn, and Elma hanging out here. They're having a bit of trouble with this rock. Elma's level 18-ness has helped a good deal, and I got Marianne, Lynn, and Elma up to level 13. Having a fourth party member feels very good, though. And as you can see at the bottom right there, that quest that we were tracking to purchase iron blades in the shop has been ticked off by the fact that we found iron blades in Shadow Moses Island. And so as long as we can find some combat bodywear somewhere in the multi-world, we can go do that quest for Mia, get her on our party, do the affinity missions, it'll all be grand. Do we have any other missions we can track at the minute? Professional, we need the FN net, Heroes Ride, and Hydrus Radiators in Primordia. Might as well put that on a tracker. If we should bump into them, I can't remember. Have we ever found any? No, I guess we wouldn't have, because there's nothing else I would have done with them other than give them to a quest or do the Collectopedia. And we can't do the Collectopedia until we get the Blade license, I'm pretty sure. I believe I mentioned in an earlier episode there was an option to make every Collectopedia entry so that these little things you collect here, logging them for the first time was a check, but the game already had enough checks. Someday, though, it might be fun to do a just Xenoblade X random, like an Archipelago of just this game by itself with all the checks turned on. Because it'd just be every 5 seconds you get something new and interesting. So if you've never seen an anhydrous radiator, we have no idea what sort of area they can show up in, so we might as well be picking up stuff as we go anywhere. If you're wondering where I'm heading, so am I, kind of. I was thinking we might pop over to Oblivia and Noctilum, since they are the two new zones that we can definitely access. I guess we can also access Sylvalum, currently. I think Cultress, I can't actually even remember if there's a terrestrial or aquatic route to it, or if you have to fly with the robot. Regardless, it would be a very dangerous place to go if we could. But all about the world are scattered. Various salvage points, some of which constitute the map cell for the area, which again, if you don't know what that means, Effectively, it's just a task you're meant to complete within a certain area. It'd be easier to show you if I had the FN net, but that's still something we're sadly missing out on. It'd be awesome if we got that today, but that's pretty overzealous, probably. But as I say, since it's required to get to Chapter 4, it's got to be close by. Ah, you hear this? That means there's a mining station here, but without the FN net, I can't see it or interact with it. Regardless, even though Sylvalum and Noctilum and Oblivia and all these places are horrifying and will probably be way out of my league, like combat-wise, there may be the odd salvage point I can handle, especially now that I've got my mechanical level 3. That feels weirdly pointed that I found mechanical levels 2 and 3 already in our early on stage of the game. Right? That feels like there must be something important for the early game that they want me to salvage something with mechanical level 2 or 3 with. Because otherwise it seems like just such a random coincidence that we would find upgrades to that effect. So this is Oblivia on our right-hand side here, which I did kind of want to go to. I can't remember if there's a way up onto the whole cliffs from here, or if I'd have to go around somehow. It doesn't really look promising there, does it? I don't want to be in another situation where I'm swimming around all for like 20 minutes. Let's go find a terrestrial route up. I've heard some people use the word terrestrial before to mean subterranean, but I thought it meant you could just like land-based. Whether it's subterranean, it means not in the water or in the air. It's what I took it to mean. And, you know, not in space, I guess. Deflection shield mirror. Those are some new sounding items we're finding. Yeah, I was just hoping you wouldn't. I was just thinking about hoping that you wouldn't do that. It would be really inconvenient now if you killed me and I teleported somewhere that I don't want to be. Please don't yeet a projectile at me and one-shot my leader. It's fine, Elma. We'll handle it, I'm sure. I believe in us to handle it. Oh yeah, and I think, did I have Flame Cloak the last time we were recording this, or was that something we got in between the last Xenoblade session and now? I can't remember. Regardless, having that green spell just to heal has been helpful. No, I definitely had it for like the Glenara fight and everything. It's been very handy having 4 party members and being able to respond to all their soul voices and everything. So we want to be up here to get to Oblivia. Any chance I can just hop my way up through all this geometry here? It feels like I should just about be able to, huh? Just like right to this little corner here, and then I could get all the way up. Ooh, maybe I could get it all the way as far as that one. Like, okay, wait, hand. Fine, try that again. Okay, no. I should probably look at somewhere else, huh? Oh, this one's looking right over here. Okay. It's munching on something, so if you're munching on that, I'll just go around it, it'll be fine. Ah, yes, this looks much more promising. For finding a deflection shield mirror here, though, that's surely part of the white whale, so you would expect there to be an anhydrous radiator somewhere around here, too, or it's possible, anyway. Famously featured in Herman Melville's Moby Dick, the anhydrous radiator that they used to repair their ship. A huge potamus over here. That was one thing I always wish was a little different about the base game when you collect resources, or even just looking at the empty spaces in the Collectopedia. If it gave you like a little bit of a clue where in Primordia to find such things, because there are some that are like localized to specific 100-meter blocks of Primordia. It would be nice if they would just give you a little bit of a sign of where in Primordia these anhydrous radiators would be. I think some of the Archipelago locations are a bit more specific. Like if you turn on the Collectopedia entries as checks, I believe it tells you for that location, it'll say deflection shield mirror, which is found in Northwest Primordia or whatever. I guess we're more like Northeast right now. Oh, there's a scale parked here. And a little base of some kind. Maybe some, ooh, there's an area discovery, which has got some battle points. Perhaps some gossip for us too. No, not so lucky. But I see a salvage point on the map, and it's a bit of... Is that Skell wreckage or alien wreckage? Could almost be Skell. Ah, it's alien wreckage. I haven't the expertise, but this is the path onward to Oblivia, where there ought to be all kinds of salvage points for us, huh? Some of which we may even be able to do. Like I said, I was kind of hoping to do most of the tracker, most of Xenoblade X without the tracker, because the FN net will give you... let you know what cells you can you have available to you and everything, and it'll be pretty obvious at that point which ones you can and cannot do for the most part. But if worst came to absolute worst, I would be open to the idea of using the Archipelago's location hints and everything, because it will tell me which, like, specifically, there's a cell in Eastern Primordia that has a bit of archaeology that is only level 1 that you could do, that counts as the map cell and will therefore get you a check, kind of like this one, but this one didn't get us a check. Or did it? Item box full. Nah, it was just a base game item. So we draw ever so near to the Oblivia region now. I was sort of... my memory said that there was like one giant lizard or something that stomped in and about the path to Oblivia. Wow, these statues are so cool. We should discover Oblivia. All kinds of new Collectopedia items and everything as well. Jet Turtle, Adora Guru, an Ultra Filter. Anyway, I seem to remember there being some big monster that stomps about here that's kind of like, it's one of those ones that attacks on sight, so it's meant to kind of wall you off from going here too early. Although, this thing doesn't seem all that hostile. It's quite pretty, actually. A wise progen. We're getting all kinds of boons from exploring, though. Experience and battle points and stuff. And there's a little base camp here. Did I hear when I reached the edge of a crevice, run left toward the greener side and across the twin arches? At that point, you should be able to see the next camp. Okay. The numerous giant rings and mysterious runes and... Okay, never mind. Turn left toward the greener side and there'll be another base camp there. Sounds like fun. Ah, there's some salvage up there. I don't suppose I'll be able to jump my way up to that, huh? But it's in such a funky place, you could totally see this one being a map cell. It's gonna be so exciting one of these days when we just salvage some random thing and it's some extremely important progression item for someone. Yeah, I don't think there's any getting up there. It's my current... Oh, where's the camera gone? The camera's done a very straight... Oh, I'm in the wall. That's exciting. Maybe I can make this... Yep! Not quite. Yeah, a few monsters that attack on sight around here, but it ain't too dangerous so far. We'll see these majestic and graceful progen things. So it said when you reach the crevasse, turn left toward the greener side. I guess the side's got a few more bushes and things. That's what they meant. So I might as well do that so we can see this next base camp they're mentioning. No, I don't really know where I should be going for the closest salvage point, so I may as well just pick a direction. Hello! We're just passing by, don't mind us. Now that's something we probably don't want to tangle with. I expect the next base camp we find will also be our closest respawn checkpoint, so it would be a good place to go for that reason too. I'm gonna just take the lower route here, so we don't have to cross paths with that thing like ever. Whee! Oh, and there's some salvage down here. What's more, I see some scaries about, but hopefully they're not, like, facing this salvage point. Doesn't look like they are. This could be scale wreckage. Nah, it's alien wreckage again, isn't it? I probably won't have the archaeology for it. Oh, shucks. Alright, these things are only level 20, so I wouldn't back myself in a head-to-head fight with one, but I could probably have enough time to run away from them. They're not gonna just, like, insta-kill me. Still, though, let's give them a wide berth as we go. Another salvage point is said to be up ahead. Might be on top of this big rock mound, though. Oh, hey, hi. Sorry, I was looking at my map and not really paying attention to what was ahead of me. Maybe? Just about, but not quite. Look at this aprica. It is very wise looking. Ah, this looks a bit more promising. Twin Arches discovered? Does that mean it's a respawn point for us now that I've been here? I just remembered that without FNet, I'm gonna have to walk my way all the way back, however far we go. Gosh, I sure would love to be up there. There must be more than one way up, but I can't even see one way up that I could actually access at the moment. Oh, this thing's about to hear me. I can feel it about to go bad for me. Just get up there. Okay. We gained a bit of height here. Not enough to really get up to the top, though. The checks are slow and hard-fought in Xenoblade, I tell you. But now this looks interesting. Looks an awful lot like a prone base of some kind, so it's probably going to be dangerous, but there's probably also going to be loot, so it might not be a bad thing to visit, except for the fact that I've just found an exciting path up to this big set of bridges. These mortiful things, whatever they're called. Kind of freak me out, the way they hover about, listening for every movement you make. Ah, it's so pretty. Gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's a meteor shower again, is it? We had one in Pikmin earlier. Oh my god, you ruined the music. I was just getting into it. Let's go. Actually, you're level 16. Let's take him. We can handle him. And we could use the experience, probably. Yeah! And better just to stay on my gun so I can charge up my 2 range attacks. That's probably the best way to do it. Let's concentrate fire on something. Let's find some part of it to shoot and then shoot it. I don't know what part. Never mind. Okay, I can't see a part. Is someone give me a call out? Or shall I hop up and try and get an attack from range? Or attack from above. That one. Yeah. By the way, concentrate fire on this thing that I'm pointing at. Anyone got a call out for me so I can use my things to extra purpose? It would be very cool if you did. Alright. I'll get one of those for sure. Some thermal res for all of us and a bit of a heal for everyone. Next one, Doug. Sorry, Elena. I was just helping Lynn. I know the second I use this, someone's going to be like, use the ranged attack. Ah, whatever. I'll just do it now. Bang. And fire from above again so we can heal us all up a little bit more with that. Being this thing is level 16, we're able to handle it, I'm saying, with our equipment. Oh yeah, if everything's on cooldown, I should probably go and keep doing a bit more of the melee attacks, just while our cooldown's going on in the gun. When we've got our gun skills charged, it makes the most sense to have the gun out just to give them charge up their secondary cooldowns, but if the gun skills aren't even charged yet, then there's no secondary cooldown to charge. Bonk! But now that I've got this out, again, for secondary cooldowns, I should just have the gun out, slash! We're almost done with this fight, so I should be able to just finish it off with that. Even though we're way under leveled. Ah, just see all our experience went up a nice little chunk there. Except maybe Doug's. Alright, let's take the bridge across to this side, because even though if we get attacked here, I think there looks to be a lot of interesting stuff about here. All these sacrificial reactors, whatever those are. More importantly, we know there was a salvage point on that bit of the bridge over there, right? And so that's worth a check out. Oh, that's clearly a monster. I just narrowly avoided that. This one's clearly a monster. Narrowly avoid this. These mortiful things are everywhere. And I see another salvage point to the northeast as well we should check out shortly. These ones are a little higher level. I don't feel quite as confident about them. Ah, but to avoid them, I have to run into this one. Let's hope this one's a low level. Yeah, it's low enough. Okay, let's attack it while drawing it away from the others, shall we? Well, are we coming over here or what? Because I don't want to fight over there where there's other ones around. So hopefully they have the context to run over to me at some point. Or maybe my friends will just handle it. I mean, it can't hit me from there. I believe in you! Looks like it's working its way over to us, huh? Oh, it is hitting me. Well, at least I'm drawing some of the heat off them. Oh, I should just get a little closer. I can attack from over here without fear of drawing those 19 and 20, eh? Sure thing, Helmet. And haboosh. And haboosh. I'll take a huge chunk out of it. Lowering its thermal res and then doing some thermal damage. Alright, I was being a bit of a scaredy cat about these ones up here. I really don't want to add them to the fight, but my friends can't trigger them, I think. So as long as I stand at a different place, we'll be alright. Not even a distant land, we're stuck on a whole different planet. Trouble's always, no peace looking at the sky, trouble's always around, so we say quick with the guns and cannons. Sorry, Alma. Don't worry, we'll have this wrapped up in a jiffy. We'll make you proud. Thanks for taking this, everyone. Made it a lot easier for me. Good experience for us again. Alright, now this looks like it could be some mechanical oh, I ran right in front of another plant. This looks like it could be some mechanical salvage. Okay, those ones have eyes. This one does not have eyes, so it's safe. Slash, I'll just run around it anyway. Oh, it's like an overturned truck or something. This is perfect. This is just my expertise. Mechanical. Right on top of a bridge. This one's got to be a map cell, right? Ah, stasis rifle fragment for Riley. Exciting. Quite a handy tool, though I never really used it much in my original playthrough, as I'm sure I've mentioned. Was that his first stasis rifle fragment? Because I think did he find a propulsion fragment earlier? I can't remember now. We're not far off another blade level, it would seem. I'm doing so much good collecting. Oh, all these things respawned. That's exciting. Ah, now we get to the daytime version of the Oblivia theme, which is a bit more adrenaline-inducing. Lovely theme regardless. Holy crap! That's a big monster over there. This is going to get out of the ground. Attack me if I'm not careful. It's alright. We're headed toward that next salvage point. Please be more mechanical stuff. I mean, it's a big old wasteland. There got to be some overturned cars and things we can examine. Does this count as a special point of interest, this little inlet here? It does not. It would appear the salvage is down from us, so we're going to hop down to get to it. So is there anything else we want to do up here before we do that? Yeah, probably should, huh? What is it anyway? Can I see it? That looks like alien wreckage to me. Would we be able to jump up from back down there? I don't think so. So let's do that in a minute after we've checked out whatever's up here. It looks like a prone base or something. Could have some neat salvage points. Could do, could do. These little Blatta things, even though they're way above our level, I think are generally not very tanky or anything. So we could probably even take them to level us up a whole bunch. I see another salvage point up here. Oh, this could totally be something we could do. Oh, it looks like more alien wreckage. The bane of my existence. Oh no, wait a minute. That looks like a gun car. That's mechanical. Grease Monkey Marianne is on the job as soon as I get up this tiny little ledge. Da-da, da-da-da, na-na, Can I seriously not get up there? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, not that way, I can't. Oh, there's just an easy ramp over here. And yet more salvage this way. What do I tell you? These enemy bases always have loads of salvage around them. The big arch. Big arch? Where? I don't see a big arch. Gun car's gotta be 3 or lower, right? Ah, it's a level 1. I'll be having that. Thank you very much. We've made one single check in this Xenoblade session so far. Let's bring it up to like 4 or 5, shall we? I want to get one thing that's like really significant in this episode. Like I want to find in one of these old broken out gun cars like some coordinates for Fox that get him off Corneria or something. I want to find something really significant in this episode. That's what I want. Some more alien wreckage by the look of it. Oh, it's a level 1, so even my novice level skills can handle it. A battle point. Although if we just got a salvage point over here, there's no way that a nearby one will be another different map cell. Okay, loads of scary enemies around here, including this sleeping thing, who is apparently a light sleeper and will wake up at the first sign of trouble. These look even like some indigenous ruins or something, rather than something with the prone setup that we're looking at here. It's nonetheless all dangerous because they're crawling all over this place. I just want to run over to that side over there and check if there's anything before we swoop around to that thing that's over there and then pop back down to that one that was sort of sitting on a ledge over there. Just ran just barely outside of your eyesight. That was extremely bold, Admiral. No, I thought it wasn't going to give that to me there. I thought I wasn't going to find any purchase. It says we got a salvage point coming up really close and on our elevation. I can see the yellow of it right over here. What is it? It's probably going to be loads of alien wreckage around here. That could be mechanical. Ah, it's mechanical 4 above even my journeyman's level. How about that? But there's yet more this way. Oh, this one looks again like something you have to jump down to. It's a bit dangerous. Oh, there's more to the north of here. Let's see if I can see it before I jump down. Looks like another bit of scale wreckage, perhaps. Hopefully this one isn't also level 4. Boom! Level 2. I'll happily take that. As I say, though, I'm not expecting any more item cells close by, but just to be sure we got it. And get a bit of completion and everything. Holy crap. This one's level 33. Okay, I just gotta really play the sightlines here. Ah, okay, never mind. I screwed up playing the sightlines. Let's go! Sorry, no time. Must leave now. Bye-bye. See you later. Was nice talking. I'll go, and you'll never see me again, because I'll leave! This was a bad thing to jump to, but I see the salvage over here. It's a pile of dung. Okay. That didn't go according to plan. Let's see if we can sit through this pile of shite, though. Ah, level 1. Sure we can. So we can. Yoink. Thank you. We're getting good battle points from all this. Actually, it might be time to have a look and see what we can level up, eh? Probably best to prioritize our arts here. I can level up my Fire Carnival, which is one of my 2 main offensive things, so it makes sense. I could almost level up Lynn's Fire Carnival. I can't level up Elma's anything. She's still yet to get one single art or skill, right? Sorry, Elma. Astral Heal's neat. The subterfuge thing you've been using a fair bit. It's your only, like, offensive weapons. That makes sense. Usually these TB costing ones require a lot of BB because they're usually quite good. So I could save up to level one of them up more. Oh, I can't do your subterfuge anyway, so actually, never mind. So maybe my thermal, whatever it was called, but let's just check the other ones first. If there's anything else that I want to try upgrading. Reduces cooldown from melee to auto attacks. I don't really feel the need to upgrade that hugely. Boost damage during nighttime could be really good if we upgraded it all the way, huh? For 40%. So by the time it hits rank 5, it's probably like doubles your damage during nighttime, which is pretty sick. It's definitely something to spare a thought to, but I think I'd probably want to first get my arts up. So that'll be useful anytime, so I don't have to keep like waiting for nighttime. Again, you could almost get your steel flesh up as well. Oh, we've actually found one for Elma through all our adventuring. Steady hand improves range accuracy by 12%. I still don't really know what accuracy does in this game, but why not? Let's just dump all our points into that for the time being, huh? Now she'll never miss. I mean, I assume it has something to do with whether or not you hit or miss, but like by what metric, I don't really know. Until you get some more arts, I guess that's probably the best thing to spend it on. And Doug still has no skills for himself. So aside from that, I guess I'll upgrade my thermal, whatever it's called, Fire Carnival. Only costs 12 to get it to level 3, so that ain't so bad. I didn't actually see what it was upgrading. Damage scaling and cooldown. So that's really nice. Our missile volley has been noticeably charging faster, so this is nice. The cooldown is now 30 seconds for both of them. So they'll charge up at around the same time, which will make things a little smoother. Now that we made it to the beach, might as well pop around and explore it a bit. Oh, there's some kind of base camp over there. Oh, some surprisingly low levels around here for what other things we've been finding. Oh, it's a curator base after my own heart. So I could just turn into nighttime right now if I wanted to get a little bit more damage in any fight we engage with just then. But by the way, exploring this, discovering this place just got us 4 more battle points for everyone. So I was just looking at some stuff I wanted everyone else to upgrade. Namely Lynn, really. I wanted to get her Fire Carnival up, didn't I? Well, I could do that, or I could get your Steel Flesh. You know what? Steel Flesh, probably more important at this stage in the game. That's a really handy skill, just bumping your health by a whole lot. Especially since it's the only skill you really have, so let's grab that. And it was Doug's Subterfuge I wanted to get up, right? That we can now do, since we found a few more battle points from exploring this base here. Oh no. Was it your skill? Wait, why did I think Doug was so close to one? Oh no, it was Marianne who was close to one if I hadn't done this, was it? Yeah, I think she could have upgraded one of the 36ers if I had not spent it on this. Remind me, what does upgrading this do? Is it literally just the cooldown? Bah, I'm not that worried. I mean, if I eventually find myself with a surplus of battle points, then yeah, upgrading that would be nice, because then we'll be able to do more soul heals, like respond to more soul voices for healing, which will be mucho convenient. So it says there's a bit of salvage up ahead here, but there's also this massive ramp that seems to go all the way up to the top of this. Maybe it goes as far as that base I just fled from. That would sure be convenient. The Spino Corrector! How useful that will be when I get obliterated in this next fight. Because there's a bit of salvage just at the top of this here. So I guess depending on how high this goes, you might see it in person soon. Oh boy, this is a dangerous place to climb up. These terrifying wasp, mosquito-looking things. But they only attack on sight, so if I just run around their backs... Ooh, this one turned around. And it's scary. Why are you turning so many places? Go away! That's so unpleasant. Okay, there's nothing at all below us here. It's just water. Oh, except is that where the salvage point is? Just below us here? Or is it above us? I can't tell. It's gotta be above, right? Holy crap, look at all the scary things up here. Alright, this is a treacherous walkway to go when you're at a level like ours. Hopefully those things are too high to be able to see us from where they are. I don't like the way they drift back and forth like real wasps. Real wasps are so freaky. Okay, this was a much longer path than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really quick to sprint up here. Eek. No look at me, no look at me, no look at me. Ooh, scout wreckage here. And it's in an out-of-the-way kind of place. Could totally be a map cell, this. We're still a bit close to the other one we were looking at, but let's have a look-see. Item box full. It's a base game item. But is there also a check there? No, seemingly not. Worth a look, though. I tell you, we're rolling in funds. 29,000! Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. You almost looked at me. Fortunately, it seems since they're floating above the ground a bit, they don't like meet my sight line. This will be a biological, some kind of tree we can check if we have a certain level of level 4. Forget it, it's a nest. Alright, we're back sort of in the vicinity of the base. I really don't want to cross paths with you. If we could just get one more check or something from here, or maybe we should just cut our losses and dip right about now. Otherwise everyone's gonna see me and it'll be awful. I can't tell where you're looking. You Marnica cutthroat. You weren't looking at me anyway, so it's fine. Okay. I want to circle back to where we were earlier. Maybe is that thing I salvaged up halfway up the path there? The one that we saw earlier that I was planning on jumping to? Might be so maybe we just go backwards now to that thing that was kind of halfway up. That ledge that I didn't want to drop down to earlier. I'm just kind of running around wherever, though. Haven't the foggiest where I'm really going, but the thing down there we were at earlier, and I thought it looked like a reasonable thing to jump down and collect only after we've explored all this. And so now we've had a decent cursory run around. I say we pop down to this thing, and then pop over to... But the rest of Oblivia, now that's a big arch over there. Gotta be some interesting stuff over there, huh? Yet to acquire any really hugely influential gear in this episode yet. It's mostly just been little pickups and things, but... It's all mounting to something, I'm sure. It's all building to something. Right over... Oh, this probably... You probably could just have run up there the whole time, so I didn't actually have to worry about jumping down this thing ever. But it's scout wreckage by the look of it, and I can handle it. So let's grab that. Anything worth writing home about? Nah, not really. It would be cool if eventually they added an option that every salvage point was a check. I'm sure they're working on it. It's... Like a lot of the ones in this archipelago, this particular implementation of Xenoblade X is still rather in its early stages. It works remarkably well for how early it is in reality. The music sure got a lot more scary and somber around here. I must be approaching some story significant place. Ah, there we go. It's back to normal now. Aroy plane discovered! And I'm sure you're about to tell me that there's some salvage around here, right? On the plains? God, running through all this barefoot would be such a miserable experience. It would be so hot. Running on this sand with your bare feet. Sorry, Marianne. I hope we get some pants and shoes for you soon. Looks like there's some salvage maybe on this other bank over here, just across the water. 2 salvage points, in fact. Ah, an overturned car! Grease Monkey Marianne at your service. Please be something good. Oh, there's loads of salvage around here. Just like I was hoping for. But no map sale for that. We really got to get up to this thing, though. Looks like that's where all the good stuff's at. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's usually something good around a waterfall, though, so we want to check that out soon, huh? That's what we'll do. We'll pop up to the top of this sort of plateau here. This butte. And then pop over to that waterfall. Always got to be something interesting in the waterfall. Oh, a sandstorm, is it? So it is. Does that damage you during fights? It might do. It's doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh, it messes with your accuracy, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look like that obstructive of a sandstorm, if you ask me. Not getting up that way. Ah, yes, this is what we should do, is jump up over, climb up this side, and then come over the bridge. Holy crap, a level 50. No thanks. A mortal Simius. You think this thing is mortal, do you? I beg to differ. I don't think there's any way for me to kill this thing. Oh, a base camp here and all. Well, that's convenient. For the interceptors. Broken Hill, BC. Oh, sick color scheme on this scale, by the way. Sorry, what was that? I wasn't listening to that rumor at all. Tell me again? Doesn't it look like there's a small terrace-like structure off to the side of King's Falls? Could it be a part of some old ruins? Oh, the King's Falls, that over there? Yeah, I guess we ought to check it out when we're over there. Don't worry, random interceptor. I will have a look and report back with my findings shortly. But first, all kinds of lovely salvage up here. There's one right on the tippity top of that bit of ruins over there. Probably going to be civilian wreckage, therefore. And my archaeology will be woefully insufficient, but ruins on the butte. Discovered. Really, salvage points are like the main thing that Phantom Tanuki, that Marianne should be up to at the moment, I think. Just, there ought to be a handful around the world that are within our skill set. Because there are plenty of them that are even just level 1 in any category that are map cells. Well, maybe not plenty, but there are some. So it stands to reason that if we run around like lunatics, we should find some interesting stuff. Down this little ledge here, some white whale wreckage. That's mechanical for me. Oh, that's got to be important, right? Sitting on the edge of this cliff and everything. Keycard for Snake! Oh, massively important. Clearly, Shadow Moses uses the same security protocol as the white whale, because we just looked at some white whale wreckage and found a keycard for Snake. That is huge. Might be popping back to Metal Gear before long then, actually. I mean, that's a significant unwall for him. I can go back to the canyon, get the chaff grenade that was there during the boss fight. That person just spawned in above the ground. We can proceed through the nuclear storage building. Huge, huge unwall for us. Colossal, calamitous, massive, sizable, even. What are the odds we can take this level 19 sucker up here so I can check out what ruins are behind them? Let's give it a go. I'm feeling emboldened from our recent key card find. I mean, that's like almost certainly going to be the most significant find of this episode. Okay, he's using subterfuge, responding to my call out, so good job, Doug. I'll stay on my gun here so I can be getting some shots from above like here, but also I'm charging up the cooldowns on these two. We upgraded our fire carnival, it's going to be charging up even faster. Ow. Doesn't mean I'm unfortunately at the closest one to this enemy, so they're going to be hitting me a lot most likely, but I'll hit them with some of this and some of this. We didn't do as much damage as I was hoping for. Help, please! I'll say concentrate fire. Is there some way to tell them to go ahead of me? I better just move on to the back line here, even though I wanted to get my attack from above. It ain't worth it. Let's let them tank it for a bit. Love to. Wasn't our cooldowns at the same for these two skills? I don't know why they take 1 second longer than the other, but best I hang back for the moment. Thanks very much, Lynn. I didn't get it perfect, so it wasn't perfect, but I'll wait for my secondary cooldowns on these again. Let's get the back line here. Nice thing about having 2 tanks is we can tap out when one of us gets tired. Let the other one go up front. They are doing a bunch of stuff that hits everyone, though, so it is still wearing a lot down my health. Don't worry, Lynn, I'll bring us all back up a little bit. And I'll do this, and then that'll charge this secondary. Elmo just went down. I'll just try and pick her up without getting killed here. Come on your feet, my friend. I've got you. Oh, Lynn went down. Oh, I probably should have waited to pick her up, actually. Probably more important that she be around. Okay, so we're out of range from my normal Gatling gun attacks, but these ones can still hit. One more. Oh, no, we're not out of range from my Gatling gun. It just takes forever to reload. That's what it is. As long as my two friends can tank this a little bit more for a little bit longer, we can get rid of this one and then check what that thing up top there is. It's probably going to be archaeology out of my range, but I'll just wait for the secondary cooldowns here. Come on, Doug. I believe. I'm not quite sure I'll be able to bring this thing down with if I'm not using my secondary cooldowns, though, so I'll be cutting it close with my health, but I want to wait for him. I'll heal us both a little bit. But that's the best I can do for now, buddy. Now you heal me? Is that possible? One of these. A lot of those missed, huh? It's gonna be close. I'd love to, my friend, but I think I just gotta run in with my shield and bonk the rest of them down. It's the only alternative we have at the moment now. Get ye gone! I'm doing okay on my soul voices here. Good experience for all of us.
Yes.
Ow.
So freaking good.
Did it? It didn't to me. As you could hear from me going, ow. It's an archaeology 1, so we can totally handle this. As I say, though, it's unlikely to have 2 salvage points that are map cells back to back, but might as well for the battle points and all. All right, anything else worth having a look at on this butte? It says there's something right over here. Presumably within these ruins? I don't see it. Oh, no, there's an alien chest of some kind there, which I might be able to sneak in and have a look at without crossing anyone's sight line if I'm careful. Please don't count us in your sight line. But it is most likely going to be out of my depth, I imagine. Can I look at it without dropping down here? Oh no, it's totally within my ability. How about that, huh? Worth doing for now then. Again, grab the battle points and all. Haha, I swiped it straight from under your nose. I bet you'll feel foolish when you turn around in 5 hours and realize it's missing. It says there are 2 more salvage points around here, so I'll do this, then I'll pop over to the falls, and then we'll call Xenoblade for the moment, because Metal Gear has just opened up. In a somewhat substantial capacity. Salvage, or some turds right down there to examine, but this here, was this the one we already checked that was level 4 out of our out of our range? Not even slightly, and it's alien wreckage to boot. So I was wrong about what kind of wreckage it was as well. That's been salvaged for a battle point, and this, level 1, so we can salvage it for a battle point perhaps. 2, in fact. How thrilling indeed. Has that actually brought us up? We've gotten a handful of salvages. Have any of them brought us up to the point where we could upgrade one of the things we want? It's looking like the answer is staunch no. Oh, you're at 36. Oh yeah, so you can grab your subterfuge up. What does this do? Okay, leveling it up heals, it increases the amount it heals. That's like pretty good, and probably will continue to be very important, as well as lowers its cooldown actually. Mind, it costs TP, and so at the moment it's kind of hard to build, I suppose. Especially since you've got another TP skill. Galactic Cataclysm. Hit scaling 900%. That must deal a lot of damage, huh? Ah, well, in the short term, I'll just bump your subterfuge. Hopefully we'd upgrade it all to max before the end, but no use in saving it too neurotically, I suppose. There's a side quest for us to undertake here. Well, that ought to be useful. You've got to be the map cell for this place, huh, May? Ah! Fellow curator. Nice to meet you. My name's Marianne. Well, great. It's completely broken. Just lovely. Maybe coming this far out on your own was a bad idea. What do you think, girl? Bad idea? Yeah. And you're out of SOS range, of course. Ugh. What are you gonna do now? Leave May mumbling to herself. I'll lend a hand! Oh, swell. Now you're seeing things. Your brain knows it's about to get eaten by monsters, so it's checked out early. Wait, are you real? And a blade? Seriously? Mm-hmm. The little nod. I'm sorry, I mean... Ugh, apologies. I'm not very good at talking with people. Let me take a deep breath here. I love how Blade is filled with a bunch of awkward goofballs. It fills my heart very full. Okay, so here's the deal. I was attacked by some indigents, wrecked my skull, no spare parts, pretty much stranded, and now you're caught up. I'm happy to help. Find more parts and everything. What? No, don't waste your time on me. I'm a perpetual screw-up. The whole reason I work alone is so I won't drag everyone down with me. Really, I couldn't trouble you. Though I don't suppose there's any way for me to deal with a busted skull by myself. Look, I'll repay you as best as I'm able. Not to assume you'll help. I mean, I could use some spare skull parts. Man, this whole conversation just went backwards. But if I can't get new parts, then just the materials to patch up the broken parts will do. Once I have those, I can handle the repairs. So, please. I'll try. Working for vials of viscous humor from Tectinsulas in Oblivia and globs of silvery cactaceous resin in Oblivia. Okay, so one of those is a find in the ground and one of them is fight Tectinsulas. I'll accept it. I won't set it as the navigation target though, so because something tells me I won't be able to defeat these so-called Tectinsulas. Thanks a lot. And not just for the offer of help, but for talking to me. It's been a long time since I last talked to someone. I kind of missed it. Now, I guess I should specify the actual stuff I need. I need 4 vials of viscous humor and 2 globs of silvery cactaceous resin. I'm happy to wait, so no rush. Really, just whenever. I'll do my best. Oh, you know what's kind of intense? Is that without the... Oh no, I was about to say without the FN net, I won't be able to know where this person was to go find them again once I get those resources, but that's not true. If I track the quest, a little arrow pops up on the side of the mini-map, I'm pretty sure. Aren't Tectinsulas those, like, giant, buggy-looking things? Something tells me that they don't show up below level 20. And so I'm gonna be in dear trouble trying to fight one at this stage in the game. Actually, let's see if I can find them in my enemy index. Tectinsula. Have I fought one in this file so I can know what they look like? Because I think I was maybe mixing them up with... No, yeah, Sinicula is what I had in my head, so actually I don't remember what a Tectinsula looks like. And it'll have to wait, because I don't have them in my book. Let's check out a little bit more salvage on our way to the King's Falls, and then pop it over to Shadow Moses. Might just be able to scrabble my way up here, maybe. Yeah, so it'll be much easier if you drop down from the top. Unless this gets a little lower over here. Oh, hello. Something I can access? No, it's very complicated dung, you see. Requires a much more sophisticated scientist to look through it than I. Ah, but this has mechanical written all over it. An old supply box or something. Very interesting. Ah, don't tell me I won't be able to jump up this. That's so sad. Can I get one more level up somehow back here? Oh, just maybe. This little ridge here looks promising. I go up here, and then not quite from here, I guess. I'm leading myself in a bit of a wild goose chase all the way up around here, but this will surely give us enough altitude to reach that supply crate. Yup. Yup. Yes, we can just drop right down onto it. No way this thing's outclassed my mechanical level, right? Ah! An abandoned container, no longer abandoned. No map cell either, but so be it. A huge salvage day today. Riley getting a bunch of salvage from the bottom of the ocean. Marianne finding the salvage every which where. Another base camp over there, huh? I realize I've gotten a bit away from the King's Falls. I'll just grab this base camp and then we'll go back to the falls, eh? Or is this a Tectinsula? Ah, okay, we might have a chance of, I don't know, level 18 and it's something much bigger than me. It's probably a bit outside of my capabilities at the moment. Perhaps if I were better at the game. Oh god, well, like she says, looks like we got no choice, well I may as well figure out if it can do it or not. There's no better time to learn. Yeah. Alright, I should be using this gun. If only I had some higher ground. Do you think this will count? Probably not, huh? Let me just try and stand back here. Everyone concentrate your fire on his face! Maybe it'll be something we can take out at this point. Even if we can, I have no idea where to find the silvery cactaceous resin or whatever it was called. So that's still a problem, but well, if we can get a head start on the quest with getting one of these rigged. Ah, there's no way we're gonna make this. Let's just boogie. Discover the river isle with the base camp on it. Oh my god, Elmo and Lynn just both died in one stroke there. Hey, we're at a home base now. You can't hurt us. It's the rules. Oh my god. Doug, leave Doug alone. River Isle base camp. We have discovered it. Leave me alone. Okay, base camp is almost the dead center of Oblivion. It's close to both Broken Hill to the north and something else to the west, I said. But I meant to go back to that King's Falls. We were told there were some kind of ruins on one side of it, right? Did they say the right-hand side or the left-hand side? I can't remember. Hopefully it'll become obvious when we're there. Is that another base camp? Oh, Oblivia's crawling with them. Naturally, that was not specifically keycard 3 we found there. It's a progressive keycard upgrade, so we could have found that at any time once Chapter 3 was over. So it could be that there's another keycard earlier on in the game it was expecting us to get, but it doesn't really matter now. I suppose we got one, hey? Another base camp discovered? The battle points are just rolling in for us, I say. Yes. Oh no, we were already here, huh? Oh yeah, this is the person who told us about the ruins. Off to the side of the King's Falls, they just said. I'm not sure which side they mean. Really don't want to run in front of you, though. Maybe they just mean all this stuff in here? I mean, it doesn't look small, so it didn't really fit the description, I thought. Well, let's just run up there and see what we can find. If there is one of those, like, secret indoor components, like a big old cavern or something, those regularly have map cells with salvage in them, I seem to think. Well, I was expecting to do a whole bunch more Xenoblades today and explore all over Noctilum and maybe a bit of Sylvalum and everything, but, I mean, since we've got that key card, that's massive progress we can make in Metal Gear, so I'm feeling quite eager. King's Falls discovered! Okay, there's a lot of horrible, there's one of those salt stacks. They're all just standing on top of each other over there. As for the ruins off to the side they were talking about, I'm not sure I'm seeing what they were seeing. They're like wobbling, just barely able to keep their balance. Is there some cavernous entrance over here past all the salt hats or something? Oh my god, they saw me from there. I totally didn't think they'd be able to. Simply awful. Don't zap me! Don't. I just wanted to look at the salvage. Help!
Hey, send some heals this way.
Can the fight be counted as over now? Okay, never mind. Maybe we go through the water. Where the hell has it put me? Oh my god, where am I? What the hell is this thing also? It's a tyrant, whatever it is. I just want to know what your name is. Ah, whatever. Okay, well, I'm all very turned around now. I have no idea where it spawned me. I was expecting it to spawn me at one of those base camps. Oh, okay. This is the ruins we were at. So we follow this river along and it'll bring us to the King's Falls, I would think. Well, that's weird. It looks like the river's flowing this way, which you wouldn't expect. You would expect it would flow out from the waterfall. So maybe I'm wrong about where I think I am. Well, I'm definitely not wrong about where I think I am. Oh, this is the right place, because here's May. Maybe? Oh no, wait, maybe it's over on this side. The river curves all the way around. I should be placing a special emphasis on collecting all these things, though. The odd event I run into one of those silvery whatevers. Okay, here's the base camp that's right in front of the falls. We're alright. Oh, it's so creepy, these things just hanging from the roof of this little arch. But their level isn't too scary. Sorry, I know I just ran by you a bunch, but I'm coming by again. Probably safest to go through the water, hey? If we're trying to get to that, because there was a... Oh, God, you're a light sleeper, and I shouldn't be running right next to you. There was a pile of dung there that we might be able to excavate. Excavate's a weird way to put it. Like, you know, examine and send a report about. So long as we don't get wrecked by the Saltat Tower again. The Saltat Stack. And then I'll check the other side of the falls. Maybe see if there's anything behind the falls. And then we'll pop back to Shadow Moses. I bet Snake's tracker is about to explode. We might even get through another boss fight or two before the end of Metal Gear. Okay. I said going through the water would be safer, but then there's one of those things. And they can hear you, so it's not like I can sneak around their back. It's gotta give them a wide berth. But I'm not seeing any kind of entrance like they were talking about, so I think maybe I just don't know what it is they refer to. There could be some very unique Collectopedia items right by the falls, though. That would be a very Xenoblade X thing to do. Oh, good gosh, golly, please give me strength and leave me alone. Well, let's start by having a look at this. Most likely it's not going to be within our wheelhouse. Can we salvage it? Nay! By the way, I haven't checked my inventory lately. There might have been some new gear we've gotten that we could equip from one of the other games. Nothing behind these falls. And not looking like anything too rare or exclusive around here. We found a spinal corrector elsewhere. Behind these falls, anything? Not really. Nor am I seeing any salvage points show up on the map. Ah, there's one. On this side of the falls. Nothing really behind this stretch of them. Is that salvage point at all accessible from where we are? Or is it way up high? Oh, it's probably up on that ledge there, huh? Can I change my equipment while I'm in the water? Oh, I can. Let's just have a look and see if there's anything new we got. Storm Grando's new Gatling gun is only difference between the one and this and the one I've got is I get less stability, which I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I also get extend thermal res down and stabilizer 1. Oh no, sorry, it's well, yeah, I get less stability because it's a greater number. Extend thermal res down is probably worthwhile, I guess. If we're doing a lot of that, I don't know by what metric it does, but I also don't really know what stability does, so why not? We'll equip this Storm Grando thing. We have 2 shields, as a matter of fact, but they're both extremely high level. Here are the iron blades we're going to give to Mia. Valor Yeast is an armband thing. Like it's a sleeve. Level 35 though, so it's a ways off. But it'll be nice to have one. Looks very cool to equip a thing on just one of your arms. Like it's like a bionic arm. Last year is... Oh, it's another kind of gun, is it? I see. Right, we just circled back to ranged weapons. So I guess you could equip the iron blades as well. The only difference is it gives you melee attack up 1. So yeah, I guess it's worth equipping, assuming we get more when we unpause, right? Yeah. Slight increase to your melee attacks makes enough sense to do. And this is another ray gun for you, but also outside of our level by a good margin. That was worth checking though, because we got the new gun for me, which looks kind of strange on my back, and the new swords for Elma. Very marginal increases, but they'll probably be something we're going to want in the long term. I know I keep saying we'll pop over to Shadow Moses in a second, but I'm so excited exploring around. I forgot how fun exploring in this game is. Oh, I sort of forgot. I always knew it was fun. I forget just how much it pulls you into the next thing, though. I just wanted to check out if there's any obvious way up to that ledge so we can jump down to that salvage point, and then we'll call it in Xenoblade for the moment. I really hope none of these plants gets up and tries to kill me. That one's got eyes on it. That's no good. Oh boy, okay, this is a dangerous place to go around. And it doesn't even look like it would really get me up there. So I guess better to go through the middle here. Try and go for that ramp there. But we're going to start getting into places where everywhere we turn is some enemy who will attack on sight and is like 30 levels above us anyway. Alexander Ridge discovered, though. I can hop my way up a little bit of this. No, it's a little less passable than it looked from back there. There's clearly something of a road up here. What a sandstorm, is it? Rubbish. Actually, it might be better to fight some scary enemies during a sandstorm because their accuracy will be lower. Then we just need to do more hits than them to increase our chances of one of our hits hitting. Well, I was just trying to get to the top of the falls, but they're saying there's salvage over here that we should look at. Oh, and it's White Whale. Hopefully below Mechanical 4. Ah, it's placed so... with such pomp and circumstance that it feels like it's got to be something, though. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting to the top of those falls anytime soon. Let's just call it here, shall we, for the moment? Holy. But hey, 2 checks, a stasis rifle fragment and a keycard. I mean, 2 pretty unique items. Wasn't like we just kept finding some random helmet we're never going to use or ammo for Snake or anything. Those are pretty unique. See ya, Marianne and friends. We'll be back before long. Might even return to Xenoblade this episode if Metal Gear is over quickly enough. Let's see what the tracker thinks of us now. That's a bit more like it, huh? So first things first, now that we got a level 3 keycard. Oh, that feels so good. Let's pop back to floor 1 and try and escape out the front to the canyon. Check what's in that chaff grenade spot. It seemed like the guard routes were such that I can just like scoot along the bottom here, right? There's one who starts just to the right of that elevator, if you're facing the elevator. There's one who starts a little more northerly in this room. But down here was all a big load of nothing. I should be able to just scoot my way right through here. And probably the reverse is true actually as well. When I come back through here, I can just scoot right back that same route and just about make it back. Without crossing paths with anyone too scary. And I got level 3 keycards. This opens for us now. We can curl on through. I'm assuming the chaff grenades are... I'm still assuming. Hopefully there are no claymores still in this place. They're all over this spot here. Grenade, chaff grenade, and ration. We already got the grenade and the ration, but the chaff grenade was a skill weapon guard for Marianne. Now I say it's time to go see what this level 3 keycard can get us, shall we? There might be actually some stuff even in the original building that we can access with the level 3 keycard, but... well, we shall see. First and foremost, I'd like to get through here and maybe progress the story a little bit more, do some boss fights and things. Since we didn't get anything new for Snake there, not that that seems to matter anyway, actually. The only thing that we really need to save with Snake is location progress and boss fights, I suppose. If the items are all stored on the server. Ooh, wait, don't. I'm in the shadows. You'll never see me here. Oh my gosh, you're so close to seeing me here. Okay, bye. See you never. As for the one who's up here, you're about to turn around and it'll be all so good. It seems like your footsteps are like 100% silent in this game, which isn't how I remembered it, but it's very convenient. You can summon this elevator here. They're gonna go a little up the other path, and it's all good. So basement 1 is where we're gonna go to progress the story to meet up with Meryl and everything. But it looks like we might be able to go through a little bit of this area with the keycard 3, or is it all noxious gas through here? So if you go through. Even if you go through there with the keycard, you're going to be on a strict time limit. I suppose so, huh? Not to mention the electrified floor. Yeah, okay. Probably we'll leave that for later, shall we? And speaking of, since we need to blow up the electrical panel with a missile anyway, we would need the Nikita launcher. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that'll do it. to get through this area, so we might be at a pretty hard wall fairly soon when they ask us to go do this thing. But the other floors in this building, or namely, specifically, basement floor 1, according to that tracker, had like 12 items all over it. So I dare say it's time to find them, shall we? Bearing in mind that there are guards all over this room that I'm about to crawl into here. Okay, and I also have no idea where all the items are. I think there are sometimes items under these desks. Well, there's something beside this desk. So calm, I'll check what all it is in a minute. There's something under this one. FAMAS, right? I see a box floating over there. Ooh, and a guard running by. One of these guards, if I'm not mistaken, is Meryl, so we'll have to figure out who that is shortly. But Nikita missiles all over this place, which are presumably going to be something else. Anything under this desk here? We're finding loads of loot here. Can't wait to open up the tracker and see what it all is shortly. Anyone over here? This is a level 4 requiring one. Level 5 over there, so we won't be able to get quite through there either. There's no other guard hanging about right here, though. Oh, you're coming around this side. Okay. It's I'm very far away. You can't see me. No touchback. Hey, stop that. The bonk. And, all right, that one that just ran away, I'm pretty sure is Meryl. So we're meant to go follow her, I'm pretty sure, shortly. But just want to make sure there was nothing else in this room that we could get. Good. We'll go there now. Hey, get back here, you. No, wait, what the hell? I thought that one was Meryl, but maybe not. Don't. You wouldn't like it if I told you. But hey, what do we get? Skill Stellar entry for Marianne. Silver ring to Fox. Skell armor for Marianne, and a mining probe for Marianne. It says I only got 2 Nikitas. I could have sworn I picked up a bit more than that. Yeah, it says 2 or 3. Maybe I collected them too close together. So it says there's a 1 of 5 FAMA, so some of them are probably locked behind those higher grade keycard doors, but I could just pick up that same one 5 times and get everything, so I might just, why not while we're here? And I also should go back through and try the Nikita thing again. What? Why? It's fine. There's no noxious gas in this place, so I'll just keep running around and getting stuff. It'll be all good. Before long, we'll get everything. Ow, hey, don't. That's just rude. Okay. And how you think you're gonna come through this door? No, you're not. You're not. You're too unintelligent to do this. You thought you could, but you're dog water. Your cheeks for real, as the youth say. Sorry, I hated that too. So, 14 was some friendship with Lynn, exceptional, and some kyanite to Riley. Friendship to Lynn is very important, since she's going to be one of the mainstays of our party, as well as the fact that it's important for, the heart-to-hearts and things. FAMAS 2, some more SOCOM ammo. Perhaps for our health, we should just die here rather than going through a loading zone. Anything over on this side about that? Ooh! So we're getting the stun grenades, which were a research probe for Marianne. It seems like we're getting a lot of these research probes and mining probes, and it's not all that useful yet, but it'll be so useful when we have FNet. Oi, you! Kill me so I can get my health back and get these items without having to go through a loading zone and saving my poor health. Ouch! And we're gonna get such a bad rank at the end of this. I think the only thing we have to get left, really, that we haven't maxed out is this FAMAS thing, so I'll just gather it 5 times. More stinger ammo for us. That's quite likable. So rations, diazepam, cardboard box B, PAL key. That's all from either stuff locked behind the door. I think the PAL key, I assume you get that from Meryl. Didn't think you got that from this point. So actually we're gonna be locked up pretty quickly because I'm assuming at this point what they're expecting you to do is go get the PAL key from her, or maybe that doesn't even happen yet, maybe that's later. But I was assuming you get the PAL key from her and then she's all like, you should go to basement 2, and then you get there and you're like, I need the Nikita, so you would go up and get the ammo from right in here, but of course it wasn't Nikita ammo for us. This isn't actually maybe as much of an unwall as I thought, but well, let's see what these last 2 FAMAS things are. Maybe they'll be very important. Maybe the one of them will be Nikita ammo. I can't remember if you meet Meryl here at this point or later. Wait, it must be later because I don't see her in her actually. I think she replaces one of these guards. Sorry, I get it is a bit cheesy to do this by just grabbing the same box over and over again, but hey, since it works that way. Doink! Courage Reactor for Olimar, the first treasure you get in the game. Some more dosh for him. Creeping ever closer to that wistful wild unlock. Doink! And finally, a Regal Diamond for Olimar, so loads of treasure for him. So by the way, what's the tracker thing I can obtain? So it's still reading me these Grenade 10, Grenade 11, and Mine Detector, but it's telling me I should be able to get 2 more Nikita things and 2 more rations. So the rations, that kind of sounds like it would be the 2 rations in this room, right? Because we're here, and it says there are 2 rations. Oh, mine, it says there are 2 in basement 2 as well. And it says there are 2 Nikitas there, so I'm guessing that's where they're expecting us to go now? But I don't have Nikitas, so I can't get any further in that room, I would think. So I don't know why it thinks I can do those. Or is there some room way back in one of the earlier areas where there's Nikita that it thinks I can go? Oh, like the armory. maybe this just needs a level 3 card. That would kind of make sense since the level 3 gets you to this Nikita stockpile. So maybe we pop back to the armory and grab these. But the rations, the 2 rations that it thinks I can get right now, what are they? Where are they? It would kind of give it the sound that they're in this room. Maybe they're just under these desks somewhere and I haven't checked. This desk over here? Oh, you know what? Actually, there was some other stuff in the corner I didn't check, right? Like over here? Oh, maybe not here, but... I could have sworn there were rations in some of these rooms that I don't have access to right now. So it's as though it thinks I have a higher keycard level than I do or something. But no, that can't be right. Like I thought under that desk or something was a ration. I know they're about to see me, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Pro dodge. Haha. Dominoes. Actually, I don't see the rations anywhere. Ow. That box with the little medical cross on it was probably the diazepam, though. Is there anything more in this Nikita room that I missed? I checked under the desk, right? I thought I did. It's weird, because even if the rations were in an area I couldn't access, you would think I'd be able to, like, see them through a door or something, right? Oh, maybe it's in the women's restroom. But surely there are not 2 in there. Oh, or maybe it's, like, right up to the north end that exits to Psychomantis's room. There is, like, a ration, but you need the higher key card for it or something. I don't really see anything in this room, so maybe it's like the ration is, like, just on the other side of this wall here or something. That is probably... Oh, I don't know what that is, actually. Some kind of mechanical equipment, it looks like. Maybe it's the Nikita launcher itself. Maybe that's why it only accounted for 2 of those over there. It was accounting for 1, 2, and then the launcher. Oh, no, it can't be, because they're expecting me to be able to go down and do the Nikita stuff now, and I don't have the 4 key card. Anyway, that's not a good sound. Campbell, what should I be doing right now, by the way?
Colonel, I got a codec call from someone outside.
Oh yeah, I got a funky call.
I know. We were monitoring the call. Mei Ling knows everything about the communication system, so let me have her
Of course she
explain it
does.
to you.
She's so smart.
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
Any chance he just tried everyone?
Someone leaked the information.
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Mei Ling, do you know where that transmission originated from?
I'm sorry. The radio waves were too weak to locate their source, but I'm sure he's near you. Somewhere on the base.
It would make some sense.
For the time being, let's trust what Deep Throat told us.
All right, all right.
Use a remote-controlled missile to destroy the switchboard in the northwest section of the Warhead Storage Building's 2nd floor basement.
So that is where they want us to go next. I thought you did some stuff with Meryl and then had a different fight before going back to do this Nikita thing, which is why I thought that keycard was more of an unwall than it actually was, but it was still a handy find. And actually, there are still two things to check in the armory, so it could yet be more of an unwall than I was thinking. So I guess Meryl won't be able to tell me anything at the moment. Oh, she can. Hey, what's up?
Deep Throat? No, I don't know anyone who calls himself that.
I agree. It's an unusual name.
A trap?
Could be, but for the time being, I'll have to trust him.
I mean,
Where
once
are
I
the
get the
remote-controlled
Nikita.
missiles?
I think the remote-controlled missiles are on the 1st floor basement of the Warhead Storage Building.
Yeah, thing is, I've been all over, and all I found is a battery for some alien, and then a diamond for some alien. Ow! Alrighty, tidy. So, they want us to do the Nikita stuff next. It's the next sensible thing to do, but it'd be good to go check out where level 3 lets us get into in the armory, methinks. I'm curious about these 2 rations that showed up, though, because the grenade 10 and 11 and mine detector, they were there from before we got the keycard. The keycard 3 suddenly said that we could get these things here, so that's suspicious to me, in the sense that I think it probably isn't. I'm imagining it's not wrong, so maybe there's just 2 rations in some earlier area that I didn't know that this lets us access. Oh, where would that be? Just going from the top here and seeing anything we're missing. Mine detector is a non-issue. 2 Nikitas in the armory, that's probably where what we're gonna find next. And then it's just 0 of 2 rations in nuclear building basement 1, as well as basement building 2. So I'm assuming it's either this or this that it's telling us we can access. Without a Nikita, I don't see how we could get as far as any rations, because I think you'd instantly die if you touch the electric floor, right? And I don't think we can do it with like a stinger, because it's not directed. So it would stand to reason then that there are 2 rations somewhere in nuclear building basement floor 1 that I ought to get to. But I'll concern myself with it after we go check the Nikita spawns in the armory. I think most of the claymores in this place are all localized around the southern wall, but I'll just crawl along the whole thing to be safe. Oh god, the tank just like spawned in there. Hello. It was frightening. I will say though, from my recollection, the next 2 boss fights we have to do in the game are, one of them is fist fighting requiring And in fact, it requires you to do fist fighting, so we fortunately don't need any gear for it. And it's not all that difficult. And the other one is a bit difficult, but I think you can do it with more or less any gun, so it'll finally be a chance to stretch our FAMAS and SOCOM ammo. Man, I was thinking that 1,000 seemed like excessive earlier, but I think it's gonna be very much necessary that we can stockpile that much ammo, considering how quickly you run through it when you do, and how scarce it is when you need it. I'm gonna have to go back through the laser gate, aren't I? Twice. There, and through it, and there, and through it, and that was that, I think. So through it, and I think it just left, so go through it, and go through it. Good. Okay, now after the elevator, which is somewhere this way. Ah, no, why? No, don't kill me before I get to the elevator, please! I don't want to do that laser thing again! I was trying to, like, peek around that corner when that happened. Okay, I don't really need to do first person, I guess. I'm getting a bit more used to which one I'm looking at. It's a bit hard to get a perspective for how high the laser is, like if it's high enough that you could duck under it. Okay, just scoot. Now's the time. Hide, scoot, and hide, and go. Let me through. Okay, it was floor 2, I think. So we should be looking for one room that is marked with Nikita and level 3 on it, I expect. And hopefully not run into any guards along the way. And we'll snag our level 3 key card for such time. Level 5. Level grenade level 1. This one's just open. FAMAS 2. Uh-oh. Maybe I misread this situation. Eek. Nikita 3. Let's grab him. Hadoink. No, don't. I'm in here. I'm doing something. It's not none of your business. Just hide there while we take stock of what we found, which was a skull frame for Marianne and one of our own stun grenades. So not actually anything all that vital. Very interesting. As I say, it's still telling us that there should be 2 rations and 2 grenades that we can access. At the mine detector, I understand why it's showing us that, even though we can't get it. But the 2 grenades that it was showing us even before we picked up that key card, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? 2 grenades and 2 rations unaccounted for. It's gotta be like some side vent that I don't know exists that you can crawl into to find these things or something. Okay, so we've maxed out everything. Save the mine detector. We've maxed out as far as the armory, setting aside the PSG-1 stuff that can be found here. Maxed the south armory, maxed the canyon, maxed floor 1 of the nuclear building. So we're back to nuclear building basement 1 and 2, where we should be able to acquire 2 rations, and then presumably the 2 grenades come from basement 2. So I guess there's something I don't understand that you can do there at the moment, even without being able to turn the electric floor off. It's a little harder to do going up than it is going down, because Snake kind of blocks the lasers partly. I think that's the one that's next. That's the one that's next. Ooh, that's the one that's next, and go. Okay, I'm getting a little better at it. I always get worse whenever I don't, at that part, whenever I don't play this game for a while, and then I get a little bit better after I've done it 2 or 3 times running back and forth. Oh, are all the Claymore gone now that the fight is over? Maybe so. Maybe it's totally fine and safe to run! Alright, so we said floor 1 is clear, but the way I'm reading it, there should be stuff we can do on the floors we already have access to, so I gotta really be thorough in them and check on the parts that I'm not thinking are involved right now. Yeah, I gotta check the parts where I'm like going, oh no, that's for Psycho Mantis for later, so we can't do it now. Ooh, wait. Be nice. I'd love to big boss all these games eventually, like get the max ranking, but it'd be hard. Fortunately, this is one of the ones that doesn't have any limits on how many times you're allowed to save, I think. I think you're allowed to save as many times as you want. Even if you're going for big boss emblems, so that would make it a little easier. But you have to beat the game in 3 hours without any alerts, extraneous alerts, or kills and stuff. Well, you can have a few extraneous kills with the way this game works, I think, but... Okay, so this is the floor I'm most curious about. Oh, well that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. I was just sidling along because it was the thing, felt like the thing to do, but... I'm hearing that there's gear I can pick up on this floor, is how it feels. So is there something I can crawl through to do? Is there some kind of ventilation shaft? Or does this electric fork kills me instantly, right? I'm pretty sure. Alright, not instantly, but dang near. Maybe with the stinger there's something I am able to blow up across the way here? Because you're supposed to like navigate the remote control missiles through a few corridors, but like maybe the first control panel is just on the other end of this hallway, so I could stinger it? Doesn't seem like it. I'm not getting anything to lock onto here. And of course there's all kinds of loot. Oh, it's telling me there are targets through the walls over here. Of course there's all kinds of loot here if you could only get through this whole electric bit. I think this thing here is the thing you're trying to blow up in the end, but you ain't getting to it without blowing it up first. To disable the electric floors, I'm pretty sure. So I'm like fairly confident there's nothing more that can be done here. So it's gotta be whatever I'm missing. The 2 grenades and the 2 rations are something I can do from the floor just above here. But how? Or is there something I missed in the washroom, or is there some kind of ventilation shaft I can crawl into, or some weirdness like all this? I'm not seeing any obvious, like, crawl spaces. Up here was a level 5 card, I'm fairly sure. So, no dice there. It's very weird, though, because I wouldn't be surprised to have missed, like, 1 or 2 items here, but it's saying I'm missing, like, 4. And by the sound of it, 4 in this area. Is there a crawl space in the washroom somehow? I feel like we checked the stalls for items earlier, right? Did I just use the hand dryer? Ah! Okay, now's not the time for whimsy. There are bads. Haha, you don't see a thing. Perhaps a crawl space somewhere in here? But again, the weird thing is, if it's grenades and rations I'm missing, you would think I would see some of those box types around here. And that's not really what I'm seeing. That looks like that's like probably more FAMAS ammo. That's some like launcher or something. I don't see even anything in here. That looks like more rifle ammo or handgun ammo. So I'm not even seeing these grenades or rations that I'm supposed to find in this room. Well, the grenades, they said were not in this room. They said, I assumed that we were referring to the floor below us as grenades, but how? Because it's not even a situation of if I had more health, I could, like, tank the electricity as I go. The electricity pushes you back, right? Oh, I can't use chaff to make it not go electric on me, right? That doesn't really make sense. Chaff is more for, like, communications. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that doesn't help. Do I have, like, rubber boots or something? How could I do anything down here? It might just be that it's bugged, but I feel like I'm feeling like at this point it probably just knows better than me. This thing isn't anything, right? Like if I pull out the stinger, it doesn't appear as a target. So it's not like I could blow this up to any purpose. Sure! Try and hit that, whatever it is. I guess not. How about that? And this. Launch one at the end of the hall. Use the rope, Snake, I believe! Even if you could get through here by, like, tanking it, I would assume the logic would not ask you to, because that would be very silly. Because you might get here with not enough rations, too. What am I missing? Can I knock on the wall? Will that do anything? Otacon! Help! These aren't anything, right? This is just, like, the depressurization equipment, or, like, the air purifying equipment. These don't, like, blowing them up doesn't do anything. But I'm quite at a loss here. Well, if this is... Yeah, it can't be this one, right? Because if this is one of the places they want me to go for rations, that would mean that this was one of them they thought I could access. Which just can't be right. No matter how much C4 I put in this window, it ain't gonna blow it up. I'm a little torn between, like... Is this just a product of the thing being in an early state? Or am I just bad enough at Metal Gear? I don't know what I'm doing. I suppose you can technically get rations to spawn from enemies by, like, shooting them sometimes. I'm assuming that's not what they're expecting you to do here, because otherwise we would have seen more rations show up in other places. But I probably can this way. Why not? Let's try it. Just make sure we die so we get the ammo back. But sometimes when you shoot enemies, rations and equipment pop out. So that might be... I can't believe that no one else heard that, by the way. Maybe that's what they want us to do? Well, these aren't really rations, like I was hoping for. I think it does have to be shooting also. Like, I think you don't really get as much stuff if you just, like, go snapping necks and everything. I feel like I've heard that you have to get a headshot for it to be a ration as opposed to ammo, but I don't know how you'd orchestrate that, except with a sniper. Yeah, they really don't hear super well, the guards in this place. Probably because there's so many alerts that are just constantly shooting and messing up their ears. But you think they would have heard those gunshots from a little further away.
Snake, answer me! Snake!
Let me just gun down some guards mercilessly and see if that gets us any rations. Even if it's not the way we're intended to be getting them here, it could well be. Also, just to be sure, well, I guess there's a bit of RNG regardless of which way you do it, but a neck snappage does not get you a ration, I think. Actually, maybe none of them that you do in a fight get you any. Maybe it's only if you're in stealth. Ow. So this is a bit horrible, but what if I shoot the one while they're relieving themselves? There, old friend. Just think of a nice farm. Didn't get us anything. Stealth gaming in progress. How are you on the desk? Return to your positions because everyone's dead now. That was so weird. Those first two I shot, they gave me items, right? I didn't hallucinate that. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Oh, you've given me one. It's more ammo, though. I did think I heard something about, like, you can only get rations from them if you get a headshot, but I don't know how you'd be expected to do that, but you don't really aim like that. Maybe you can get maybe explosion counts as a headshot? You get them with a claymore or something? You're in for the surprise of your life when you come over here. Doink. This is so sinister and mischievous. But I have to know if it'll get me a ration. Ooh. How did you know that was me? What sense does that make? Ah, no! Run to the claymore, you should! No, hey, that's not the claymore! Aha! You'll get me. Ouch! Okay, well, thanks for taking the claymore back. Okay, just ow! Hey, wait, ow! Hey! Take that! You'll never get me when you when I use my patented hide in this corner with bombs technique. Aha! That'll teach you. I'd like that back, please. Where'd the other one go? There it is. Oh shoot! Just not putting them down and then picking them up, not give you another one because of the way the items work. Oh wait, it does for a minute, but then it doesn't. Ah, you want to be careful about that then. I wasn't even noticing that during the Ocelot fight. What? Where did you come from? There's no door over there. It just spawns guards wherever it feels like it. Wait, am I dumb or is there like a hidden wall over here or something? Or did they come out of the women's restroom? That would be wild to find out that one of these walls was hollow this whole time or something. I could just blow my way through it.
What was that noise?
Nothing? Don't concern yourself with this. Is it a matter of to get a headshot I would need to like have them be down here and me standing like above them? Like this? How did that not kill me? Maybe it's just a bit random how much the claymores do. So I lead them down into here and then get up here and draw my gun. When they come over here, can I like headshot them from up here? Didn't really feel like it was any different. You just shot them in the arm, I'm pretty sure. Seems to take 2 shots regardless of what I'm doing. Because I know I definitely did get a ration from an enemy in extreme one time, so I know it's not a difficulty thing. But I did shoot them with the sniper to do it. Oh, I'm hearing you tend to get better item drops from knocking people out? Which I knew was a thing in the other games, but I didn't think it was in this one. Okay, wait, maybe now I'm reading something that suggests that knockouts do not give items, which is what I thought. I feel like I haven't seen an item from a knockout at all yet, and I've seen a few from kills, so I guess I'll just keep shooting guards until I RNG some rations and see what kind of checks those give us, and then we'll pop back to Xenoblade. Because this did not unwell us nearly as much as I thought it did. We're gonna do all this. It's gonna be like titanium for Riley. Yeah, they totally don't hear that, huh? That's bonkers. I'm hearing that stealth kills also can get you items, though, like if you just sneak up behind someone and do their neck in. So maybe it's easier, or maybe it has better... Because usually these games, they give you better gear the more, like, sneaky you're doing it. Like, I feel like in MGS3, it was like, if you kill... Ration obtained! And it was a skill weapon! Let's get another! So is it just always better rewards from the chokeholds? I wonder. MGS3, it's like, if you kill someone, you get 1 item from them. If you knock them out, you get, like, 2 when you loot them, right? So... But this game, I'm pretty sure you don't get anything from just knocking people out. So maybe the situation with the grenades is like, I can kill the people in floor 1 for them or something? Oh no, but they said it wasn't in floor 1, it was in... The only grenades we saw were in floor 2. That one's still confusing me. But whatever the case, we can still get a few more checks for Snake this way. Again, we're gonna get an awful rank by the end of this game. But hey, none of these deaths are canon. When you think about it, we've only killed like 3 people, because all the times where I'm killing here, we game over and restart. So you should just ignore whatever the ranking screen says when we get that far for how many kills we've done. Sorry about your neck. So I think it's just a really rare drop from guards is the way it works. Please don't turn around, please don't turn around, please don't turn around, please don't turn around. Ah, hey, I was very specific in my instructions. What? I mean, how does that even count? I never even looked over here. I think it's because I got too close before the grab. Hello! It does seem to reward you more for doing it in stealth, huh? And that was surely something worthwhile. It was the art afterburner to Marianne, so never mind. Oh, hey, don't come over here. Thanks. There are no grenade pickups on that floor. So it's gotta be here. Well, is there any other room in the game, even like way in the future stuff, that just has 2 grenades? One here and way later in the game. 2 in the snowfield way later in the game. The blast Fernac does not have any. So it's fully like, it's gotta be literally this building is why it thinks I can do these 2 grenades. Just why does it think I can do that? Fun that we were able to cheese that the rations with that strategy though. Unless that was genuinely what they were intending for, but I assume not, because there are other rooms in the game that have guards that will drop rations that didn't have rations on that list. So now back to the riddle that I don't believe I'll be able to solve of what? They expect me to do grenades in all of this. Once again, if it's through a window, I can't see what item it is. But if that was the grenade, that would kind of sound like they expect me to be able to get in here because it was grenades and rations. But it doesn't make sense. It's gotta be there's some secret, like there's like a hollow wall I don't know about or something. But is it like, if I just knew what room they were expecting me to be able to get to, I feel like it would make more sense. I guess, are they expecting me to be able to get along this wall to this side room or something? Is there something I can do to disable this thing for like a half second? That I don't know about? I suppose it's possible that I'm expecting it's in this room, and it is in this room, but it's in this room that you enter from like this floor from some other place. Like outside in the canyon is some kind of back entrance that sneaks you just into this floor or something like that. That's probably not a bad shout, just have a look at it. It's a Metal Gear game after all. There are little secrets around every corner. What I was wondering was like maybe behind, I don't know, it's all pretty stark, I would have definitely seen it. I was wondering maybe there was like some little crawl space in here that would take you to on an alternate route to basement floor 2. It's a bit far-fetched, I know, but I figured I'd check. Oh, say. That almost looks like a crawl space. Oh. Oh, it's where the chaff grenades. Another pickup from the chaff grenades, I see. Never mind. Thought I was onto something there. Well, that's Snake's lot for now, I suppose. Either the tracker is being a bit optimistic about what I can reach, or I'm not knowledgeable enough about Metal Gear to know where those 2 grenade pickups are. Keycard did not get me as far nearly as I was expecting, so I think it's back to Xenoblade for us. Sit tight, Snake. Take care. Hello again, Marianne and co. Should get a whole bunch of equipment from Snake after all that. Stellar entry, some Lyn friendliness, all that kind of thing. Sorry, buddy, I thought you'd have a bit more time to rest. But that was not nearly the kind of unwall. Ooh, it's level for Elma. So true, so true. Just as true as the last 50 times you said it. That level 3 keycard was not nearly the unwall I was expecting it was. Well, that shadow was very intimidating. So it looks like a bit more venturing around Oblivia for us, and then perhaps off to Noctum and even Sylvalum, depending on how the mood strikes us. Like I said, I do want to get one real significant item in this video. Although at this point, it's looking like that'll probably be the last thing we do. Whatever next significant thing we'll do, we'll call it there. If it's a new beam for Samus, or Awakening Wood unlock for Olimar with the Spherical Atlas, or whichever one, or a cave key for Ollie, or a new piece of equipment for Riley that will let him do something a bit more substantial, or even something for this game. Like if we get FNnet, then we're stopping for sure, so we can have something to look forward to. Oh god, FNnet right about now would really stick us out of a rut. Will Pepper! Okay, so that Tectinsil is definitely not one we're going to engage. The ones back there that were like level 18, maybe we'll handle them in a few more levels. so we can help out May there. There's a lovely bit of salvage up here that looks like mechanical stuff. It's one of those old, like, communications trucks or whatever. Yep, and I should just be able to work my way up here. Oh, it's guarded by a whole bunch of prone soldiers and things. They think they can outsmart me, but I'm the one who outsmarted them and took the thing that was nothing. Haha, I'll go now. Really, there are a good handful of items that could unwall us massively at the moment. Oh, there's more salvage over this way, apparently. Is it up on all this nonsense? That is the joy of an archipelago, though, and randomizers in general, is that unlike the main game where progression is always guaranteed if you head a certain way, in this game it could be any direction, and you might be locked up for a whole while without really having a strong direction. A whole bunch of salvage on this massive ring here, it would appear. There's one on this little beach. Is that mechanical? It sure looks like it could be. It's like a gun car that's overturned or something. And if it's 3 or below, I can handle it. Aha! That could well be a map cell. It's placed so dramatically. But nay. By the way, are those any of those skills things we want to equip? I guess Marianne gets basically all the skills, right? So I should be checking it out anytime I get one I've not heard of. Weapon guard, we found that earlier. Boost physical resistance by 12 when wielding a melee weapon. Oh, that makes sense for our class, because we're all tanky and stuff, so sure, I'll put that in over cooldown for melee auto attacks, I suppose. Makes sense for a tanky build. Oh yeah, I get steady hand now as well, since Elma's got it. Third eye, boost TP by 20 when using a ranged art. Double that if you have an aura active. Boost TP by 20? As in the TP gained from each hit of the ranged art? Because if it's just plus 20, that's not very much. I'm assuming it means plus 20 on each hit, which is actually pretty sweet to build your TP fast, so I might take that over appendage erosion. Red zone, burst critical chance by 20% during overdrive. We do not have overdrive. Stellar entry, boost GP by 1000 when boarding your scale while in overdrive. Meh. From the Galactic Knight class. I have enough battle points that I could bump any of these a few times even. You know what? I do like this third eye, the sound of it, if it works the way I'm assuming, because if it was genuinely just, it adds an extra 20 TP when you use a ranged art. Well, I guess when you use any ranged art, it's not nothing. I guess regardless of the way you interpret this, it's pretty good. But if the way I'm interpreting it is it's 20 per hit of the ranged art, that's quite neat. You know what? I'll just spend 2 BP to level each of these. But I'll leave that there. Lynn's got no more new skills, but Stellar Entry is one of the ones that Doug can get. It doesn't matter at all, because we don't have Overdrive or Skills, but later on it'll matter, maybe. Parts-wise, did anyone get anything new? It looks like no. And I didn't get a sense if there was any new equipment we got during all that. Like ground gear. It looks like no. Bunch of Skell stuff, though. If the Skells are anything like the other items in the game, then you obtain them... You obtain an infinite number anytime you get the check, because just to make it fair so that you can't, like, sell it and ruin everything for yourself, I guess. Either that or it's a bug of the early version of the game. Even if it is a bug, it works very much in our favor, so I'm okay with it. But all that to say, we wouldn't actually really need more than one Skell frame. Everyone could use the same kind of Skell frame, I suppose. But as far as it stands, we've got like 4 Skell frames by this point, so everyone could use one if they wanted. Okay, this is just no-go. There's no way we're getting through all that. Flee! Flee! You'll never catch me, you landlubbers! Arr, 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 arr. I am the pirate of these lands. It's very pretty, this place in the rain. I have no idea what those effects could possibly mean. So we're back on the old salvage grind, it would appear. I mean, we're getting decent experience from exploring about as well, so the effects of this are twofold. And we might stumble into the odd quest here and there. Some of which we might even be able to do. 4 more battle points do we get from that? Does that actually put Lynn at a stage to upgrade anything? Balance rock. No, 20. She's still waiting on 36 for this. Or actually, that's all. Alright, that clearly gets out of the ground to attack you, so let's not go near that. This tyrant won't attack us unless we attack it, so we're alright there. There's some salvage said to be just up this ridge, so if we could just find some sensible way up there. Ah, this looks promising. Ish. Maybe? It's not at the highest point that this salvage point is anyway. It's like over on the other side, I guess. Please don't look over here, Grexes. Ooh, why did it turn to look over here as soon as I said that? It's fine. It won't look this far, right? Surely? Surely not? Surely it's all fine? Okay. It is up on an elevated portion here, but just not way at the top. Oh, okay. I won't be able to get there from here. But there's more salvage closer to the shore here. Holy crap. That scared the crap out of me. But supposedly closer to the shore here is some more salvage points. And there are some interesting looking islands over there that may constitute yet more salvage points for us. Or other interesting things. Perhaps a quest going on somewhere. I saw some salvage down there. Let me just first clear this gap. Let's see if I can get a beat on what it is. An overturned car, so that's a good chance I'll be able to handle that. Can you just run back up with some ramp over there? Yeah, so let's go jump down and have a look. Hopefully this thing does not hear us and get angry. Be nice, be nice. I just want the car. I don't want to bother you. So I'll take this and go now. Thank you. It's roaring at me. Nothing of note inside. Oh, interesting. It's saying I'm at the right elevation for this other one, though. Where I would have assumed it was up on the cliff. So does that mean there's some kind of cave-in I can use to get in here? Or another shore on the other side of this outcropping or something? Rawr, I agree. It's also scary and sad, isn't it? Okay, this does not look promising in the least. But then why does it say I'm on the right elevation for that salvage point? And this one. Is there a cave on the inside of this waterfall or something? There are a bunch of pickups. It actually kind of has the look on the map there that the elevation doesn't change between these two. So maybe. Illogical etchings. Horned helmet. Anything in here? Nah. My imagination. Oh, maybe it just always lights up. The salvage points always light up if they're off the radar, but then as soon as they get in, you'll know that it's the wrong elevation for you. Well, that one... Actually, that one, you can tell it's not lit up when you're from back here. I just couldn't tell at first, but it is different. So that would suggest that this one up to the northwest of us, that's like northwest at this point, is in fact on this elevation. I just don't know how. Oh, there's like a way in behind here. Tuh. Don't know how I didn't see that. Don't hear. Maybe? Or wait, maybe that's not. Ah, there's a little cave passage here. There you go. I know. Shocking all of us. Ah, there's an interesting little windy set of corridors here. Oh, this is very spooky. This is very much like I'm walking right into a graveyard from the bottom side, though. Oh, there are no monsters, though, but there's loads of pickups and even a thing to scan here. I mean, there's no way that this box isn't the map cell, right? Look how special and important this place is. Oh, yeah. Give me all the blade level stuff. All of it. Oh, yeah. Got us. Oh, that barely did anything. That was delectable. All kinds of collectipedia things. Oh, it's Mechanical 5. Sad days. You would have to hold the solve to discover this place and everything. Well, so be it. It'll be something to remember for later, when I'll definitely forget. That list of pickups is going to be going on for a while. We got Moleworms and Maiden's Guardian Stars and things. Maiden's Guardian Star very much is the sound of something that is like a material unique to that location, though. Well, that's not pleasant. We don't have to, do we? A big flea squash and a drum of valor. I don't like this, he says. Fair response. I think that's coming after us is level 41. It's amazing you tanked a single hit from it. Double for you, Luden, who's like 5 levels below him. Alright, still coming around the beach here. There's this big old ring which could have something unique or interesting nearby to it. You would expect that this thing draws your eye. They would want to put something interesting around it for you to discover. Drowning ring discovered, and there is indeed a salvage point. Looks to be on our elevation, although I don't see it, so perhaps it's around the other side, or somehow maybe this is a hollow ring. Ooh, or maybe it's just under it on some kind of little island over here. I'm gonna say all my elevation. It's like with here we go. It lights up if you're like within 10 meters of its elevation, I believe. It's been a scout wreckage that we can in fact salvage. That could totally be a map cell worthy one. He said a bit overly hopefully. Oh, there's a rainbow? I don't see one. That's what the weather effect says, though. Oh, now this all looks very interesting in here, all these ruins and things. It's so fun exploring these places with a fresh eye, because in my toward 100% file, which I probably won't actually ever 100% because I'd probably, if I'm going to 100% this game, I'm going to do it on the channel, which would mean I'd probably start over and do a new run, but the file on which I originally played this game, which hovers around 80% completion, maybe that's a bit generous. Regardless, for the most part, I have a good sense of what I'm missing, and I know exactly where it is, so I'm not doing a whole lot of this exploring just on the ground using my eyes anymore. So it's very exhilarating doing it in this randomizer. Gives me a new perspective on the game, in a sense. Ah, some white whale wreckage. Could be our ticket to success here. Yeah, so it's sort of a vague goal, but I'm kind of hoping to carry on this episode till we get something substantial. Obviously, if I play for like 3 more hours and we genuinely don't find anything worthwhile, I'll just call it and say that we gave it a good try. Ooh, that's a scary noise that I don't like to hear. What even made it? Ooh, something on the wall. Terrifying. Basically, the goal for now, find something substantial that unwalls one of our games in a big way. Even though we're not technically BK'd in this game or Metroid, and we're only like soft BK'd in Subnautica. We find that substantial thing and I'll call it right then and there. I'm thinking like flight coordinates for Fox out of coordinate area would be massive. That gives you like a good solid 16 more checks on whatever next stage it is, whether it's Sector Y or the Meteor Herd. Spherical Atlas or a cave key that he can access for Olimar would obviously put me over the moon. All of them, in fact. Nikita launcher for Snake would be obviously wondrous. FNet would be the dream, but I would certainly take a Skell license as well. Have we ever checked out whatever was over here? I don't feel like this place is familiar. Please don't jump out of the ground at me. For Subnautica, what would we need? I guess really vehicles are the thing for Subnautica. That mobile vehicle bay or the Sea Glide, any of those would be really hugely helpful. Oh, it's on a different elevation, so it's under some kind of cave beneath us. Oh, this is the one that we just found that secret cave entrance to. Right. FNet really is the biggest thing that will give us access to a huge swath of things. Not least Chapter 4. But Skell License would be amazing. Or some Beam for Samus, as I was saying earlier. Some new weapon for her that gives her access to new doors and stuff. Oh, Grapple Beam would be lovely for Samus. Because we've already seen a few things yet that require it. Anyway, we're starting to tap out this kind of area, so I'll circle around to that section of Oblivia. I don't feel like we've covered it very thoroughly in the least. And then maybe swap over to Noctilum. I'm thinking leaving Sylvolum for later seems the most sensible. I believe the order they have you go to these places in the story is Primordia, then Noctilum, then Oblivia, then Sylvolum, then Cauldrus, so I've gone to World 3, so to speak, before World 2 here, which isn't necessarily very wise. What are our collectibles looking like? All kinds. We can sell these for money as well, but like I've been saying, as yet we've not found loads of use for money in this particular randomizer. I'm kind of forgetting what the order of rarity is. I believe it goes common, then there's uncommon maybe? Or maybe it goes common, then rare, and then prime, and then unique, and then there's the final one that's called exotic or intergalactic or something, I think. It's like orange. That's like the rarest. That was my what I thought it was like. All right, so stay away from that thing, but we are I'm seeing a salvage point over here. I can't remember if we've been here, actually. This looks kind of familiar. To know if that salvage up there, up on that hill, is something we can do. Well, it's very clearly being kind of like quasi-guarded by this simius thing. But if I take the low route, I might just be able to scamper up the cliff face behind it. I'm guessing that's alien wreckage, which case the odds on me being able to salvage it are not great, but let's have a gander at it anyway. Just be able to get up here? There we are. And I might have read it wrong and maybe it's Skell wreckage. Not it's alien wreckage. Too bad. Oh yeah, I never did check out that island in the end of this. Why not? Let's just do it now before I forget, and it'll inevitably be the thing that has Olimar's dream den key or something. Probably best to jump from the cliff over here. I think you run a little faster than you swim, so the further we can go on land, the better. Oh, there's like a gull or something hanging out over here. That's very pretty. Did you hear that? There was a mining station right up there. You know what? Going this far out, it'll probably be faster to get back by dying. But I got to check out this island. I just got to. This archipelago, if you will. I guess this wouldn't really count as an archipelago. It's more like a glorified sandbar. As ever, I'm recording this when I have a bunch of other stuff I should be recording. This is the archipelago video that's slated to go up on July 1st, but owing to delays, it might take a bit longer, as per usual. I should get at least a discovery point for this thing to get some experience and all, you would think. Surely this interesting looking like birch forest. Oh, there's another mining site over there. I guess you can't discover the mining sites if you don't have FNet. But this funky looking, like, weird forest on a plateau here, it's gotta be something, right? In fact, it may not be accessible without a Skell. How sad would that be? Or perhaps there's some salvage on the beach even still? It could be the map cell, it just could be. What is the spino corrector anyway? A spine straightening device once very popular amongst the short-statured Nopon. It fell out of favor when its effects proved to be far more damaging than helpful. I can see why you would come to that conclusion. There might just be an awkward jumping route up somewhere here, but I think it feels like they've designed it pretty specifically to put the kibosh on that sort of movement. Oh, this thing's freaky. It's like a giant, terrifying scorpion thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way up there. Pretty well. Port me back if you would.
We should weaken it.
Generous crab thing. Well,
We needed that.
I noticed it says debug mode message sending death whenever I... Wow, that loaded so much faster than the base game does. When I die in combat there, which is good, that it should... Oh, a mouse. I just caught a mouse with my bare hands as I was running, apparently. It makes enough sense that, and to a point it makes sense that dying as Marianne, or as your player character dying, sends a death link for if you were playing with Deathlink in multiplayer. But that's a little upsetting. It feels like it should be more like when you lose a fight, with like your party wipe, that, the deathlink sends, because otherwise, if you die and then get resurrected multiple times in one fight, you'll send them multiple deathlinks and totally obliterate your teammates. It might be, though, that there was just, for the time being, there was no way for them to implement the party wipe, causing a deathlink, or it was too difficult or something. Tis all a work in progress again. Okay, I need to get back to the mainland, like, now. I mean, I suppose I could swim back to Primordia through the entire ocean, but that would be a little annoying. Can I maybe make it up to this jagged part of this? Is there any of this that I can stand on? There was a mouse in the water. I say we cut it on back to Noctilum. It sure feels like we've covered a lot of ground. We've only found like 4 checks in Xenoblade today, haven't we? Slash, actually, we really haven't covered this kind of southwestern portion yet. Cover that, then pop it over to Noctilum. Unless we find something life-changing over here that's worth calling the episode on. We're only going to have gotten like 30 checks across this whole episode today. But keycard for Snake is pretty big, because it's not like it was just for those 6 items or whatever we found. It's needed. We need multiple keycards to get to the end of the game, so... A keycard at all is massive progress. We've already been up to this butte, because there's a big old thing of loot right up top there. If we could find a way to clamber up, and yet, as I say it seems that there is no really good way. This seems to be very much a skill-only kind of situation, or a use mods to increase your jump height only situation. But that would violate Dwarven Vow number 642. Bit of salvage right over here in this pit. Unexplored territory, Crater Oasis. Ooh, wowza. With a salvage point under here. Oh, it looks like scale records that maybe we could grab. Level 2. That would be a wonderful place to put a check. But it wasn't. Are these collectible things here Oasis specific? They are not. Phantom Tanukis. We found them elsewhere. Carried on west. I see more salvage points yet over here. That's more mechanical stuff. I feel like the majority of the salvage points in the game are mechanical, so it is a handy skill to have for that. It's lucky then that we've got as many as we did, when we did. Arboreal Frippery to Olmar. Not very much money, but it is money. It's a lovely little Japanese maple leaf that we found in this old wreckage here. Are these enemies? They almost look like they could be a salvage point. They're just big old cacti. Funky looking. Fortunately, most of the creatures around here seem fairly chill. None of them are really attack on sight types. But yeah, this whole sort of gorge we haven't really explored it to any degree of thoroughness. There's a base camp over there we can discover. Then maybe hop around this ring and see if there's any salvage. It would be very much a this game kind of thing to do, to put some salvage like up there on the top of that ring. This edge base camp, 12 battle points for this. Lovely. It's got to be some salvage around this big old ring, right? Totally stands to reason. It is feeling weirdly barren here, like there's something about to spring up out of the ground at me. But maybe I'm being paranoid. Leaning ring, discovered. Again with this rainbow that is apparently the current weather condition. I don't see one. Well, there are sure Collectopedia items all around this thing, so it would make sense that there was some salvage. I see. Mentioned that there's salvage around here, but it looks like it's underneath this thing, so I better head to the top and then drop down and see what we can find beneath it. I'm hoping this flying thing won't be able to see me as if I skirt close enough to the edge. If it does, though, I can just jump off, I guess. Oh, I think there's a salvage point just at the top here, based on what I'm seeing at the map. It says we're on the right elevation for it. Yes, here it is. It looks like some kind of alien nest, though, they've made on top of this ring, so probably I won't be able to... Oh my god, the Skirpo, or whatever it is chasing after me. Probably I won't be able to do this one. It's level 1. Sure thing. Happily, I will have that. More battle points. I feel like I ran by one earlier here, there, where it said I was on the right elevation, though. That I didn't see. I'm just trying to give these enemies some space is all. I can't tell, am I on the right elevation for this one? No, I don't think this is so. I think this is the one I was saying to jump. We should jump under to look for after we're done looking at the top, which we are now. So, I probably should have jumped straight down to it from the other side of this ring. Whatever, I might find a way up here anyway. Ah, this looks like a perfect spot to get up here. Ah, thank you, game designers, for putting that little jagged bit of rock in there. That surely makes my job easier. Vigent. We saw a tyrant version of one of them earlier. Don't remember the look of these things at all. They're like giant weird simiuses. It's a bit of mechanical wreckage. It could very well be my thing. Oh no, it's alien. I'm sorry. I always mix up these alien things and the scale wreckage. It's quite similar to me. There's more salvage yet this way, including one that's swarming with enemies according to the map. Really don't want to get in your eyesight though, but it might be another situation where your head is so tall, like so far off the ground that I don't meet your eyesight, so I'd be fine to run in front of you, but I don't want to chance it. Let's try and keep a good distance. You know what? The look of this gun is kind of growing on me. It's pretty cool looking, actually. Oh, I'm not getting up from here. I'm only going down into this mysterious hole. Oh, there are collectopedia items in these basins. That's interesting. Spleesh. Going around here seems too hostile. Let's see if these are anything unique. Jobo Primrose. Is this maybe not far off where that No Pawn caravan is? I wonder. I assume it doesn't just spawn in before you've done that part of the story, though. Maybe that's not what's over here. Okay, so it's saying there's some salvage, but that's up on that cliff there, so unlikely I'll be able to jump my way up that. The sun's already setting again, is it? That day blew by fast. There's apparently some salvage that is on my level this way. I just gotta watch out for the prone troops deployed all over this place. Really? You think there's something over here? I'm not sure I agree with you, game, unless it's in some kind of cave. Oh. Some kind of cave, you say? Rooney Cavern. Whole bunch of experience we got for that. Well, let's cautiously take a peek inside, shall we? Ooh, big things in here. Not the end of the world if one of them spotted us, but dang near. Don't see or hear me, I just want my salvage. Where is it? It's a box! It's made level 2! That could be something important, but it wasn't. Does this cavern go any further, do you think? That seems to be basically all. I wonder what's up with that. Seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Just one salvage point that isn't even the map, so? He said, pouting. No matter. We'll get to Noctilum any day now. But definitely as we tear through Primordia, we should absolutely be swiping as many of these little diamond things as possible in the interest of finding these anhydrous radiators. This thing might see me. No, we're fine. Carried on back west. Oblivia is on kind of the eastern peninsula of the continent, so the further west we go, the back closer we are to Noctilum and Primordia. This is definitely about to go poorly for me. It was totally fine. You may well growl and hiss. Even if we don't have an active quest that's asking for any of these things, it is just good to grab handsfuls of stuff as you go anyway, because down the line there could be loads of quests that ask for these things, and it would be oh so sweet to just, why are you coming over here? I just want my shiny thing. Cruise deflector air, that sounds kind of fancy. It's oh so lovely a feeling to find a quest asking for something you've already got. There's some interesting stuff going on with that cavern over there. It looks like there's even a gate that you could sort of enter in through here. Ooh, and there's some salvage here. Hopefully mechanical. Really gotta watch for these pugilith things, though. Prone, all with their eyes trained on this wreckage, huh? Yeah, probably not worth the risk. Where does this gate lead us? Presumably into some kind of prone base, but how immediately dangerous is it is the better question to ask, I suppose. Scabland Fortress. Getting way more experience from all these area discoveries, being that they're later in the game. Okay, yeah, we shouldn't be here. I take it back. Anyway, it was nice meeting you. I'll go.
Heal me.
Elmo, you're more than in trouble. Ah! Sniped. Oh. They lost track of us just as soon as I died. Uncharacteristically fortunate. All right, it would be really bad if this thing saw me. I was trying to get to the next. Oh wait, you can't even get to there from here. I see. Maybe we should just respawn then. Yarg! Area discovered. Yawning giant. Diving to freedom. Oh, it spawned us back up at the top of the fortress. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if there's any interesting salvage points we can drop down to from here. Probably better not chance it. Let's just take that as a fortunate outcome and leave. back through the front gates and go back around the other way. It would be nuts if there were locations for the achievements in this game as well. That would be outrageous. We surely saw this base camp before, right? This is the one that got us like 12 battle points. Yeah, the Cliff's Edge base camp. That is an interesting little shelf on the cliff edge there. I wonder if you could just hop your way over to it and there'd be some neat salvage. I might just, when we're passing back through Primordia, pop out over to New LA and see if there... Oh, probably won't be many new quests since we've left, but see about those basic mission situation, because I believe you can just like take on some like salvage, some collection requests for materials you already have and you just instantly get money and experience and stuff. I'm a little confused about the state of basic quests as such. I've heard, because I think the basic, like... The ones we've been finding around are technically basic missions, but I remember them saying something in the development page about... Oh wait, this looks like a monster. Development page about, like, we're hoping to add basic mission support later as locations. So I don't know if they mean, like, the basic missions you can get from the terminal, which would mean that they are not currently locations. But I thought some of them, like, led you to quests or something like that, which might be useful. Regardless, if it gets me a bit more experience, then it might be nice to just swoop by and deposit some materials that people are asking for to bump our level a little bit. Alright, so I'm mostly just cutting straight back to Primordia now, and unless any salvage catches our eye. What did I decide about that interesting looking shelf that was hanging out over the cliff's edge? I'm not sure what I decided, but it's not right in front of me as we speak, so never mind. Unless it was just around this cliff face. I don't see any salvage points nearby anyway. Except for one dead ahead. In the middle of the plains here. It's in the middle of the plains, far away from anything else. That could mean that it's the only thing that's worthy of being a map cell around here, and it could be mechanical. Actually, I'm not sure what it is. That's mechanical scale wreckage. I'll have that. That was a level for Elma, anyway. Worth it for that. Ooh, and some more salvage up on this little ledge here. Looks like it could also be mechanical, or it's alien and I messed it up again, as I always seem to. That's got to be a scale, right? Things jumped out of the ground to get us. We'll get this thing before they get us. It'll be fine. Ha! Experience gained 100. That's not bad, actually. Ah, and Beam Barrage. Our own Beam Barrage, which is presumably an art or a skill. I'm guessing an art. Yes, so it is. But for whom? Might be the sort of thing that Doug is using. So it is. Deals weapon damage with an aura. It does more damage. Cool. Targets enemies ahead of you. Does it tell me how many bullets it fires? Oh, 5. Cool. That's a yellow one that he can capitalize off of my... I'm taking hits from above thing with, so that's neat. I suppose there's no harm to upgrading this thing, hey? Yeah, I'll do 1 and 2 levels up on it. Upgrading its cooldown and damage scaling, and how much the aura bumps it by. Not that we have any auras presently. Another art for a friend is always a good thing. Gormless monkey. It's my monkey now. Bit of salvage just on the ledge here. Oh my god, more of these things just jumping out at us. Please say I'm getting past your eyesight by jumping over here. Haha, sneaky. Sneaky Marianne is sneaky. Alright. Only 20 experience from that one. But they can't all be winners. Now, this naturally has danger written all over it, but where there's danger, there's salvage. Holy crap, this is a scary-looking and intimidating monster here. I can't even target it. It's so big that... Okay, there we go. I can target it. Harchmut the Calamity. Ah! I see some salvage up there. The tippity top of that alien base there, but it's having very much the look and feel that it's going to be all archaeological salvage around here that I won't be able to deal with. That's if I can get past this thing. Which went better than I was anticipating, actually, all things considered. Okay, don't want to get seen by these guards. This thing's only level 15. I could probably take it in a battle. It's guarding some salvage, so maybe you're our target, friend. Sorry about this, chum. As soon as I get up there, you're so done. Just please let me up so we can have a fair fight. We have a new art I'd like to try out. Oh, I don't want to fight you, though. Okay. Maybe it's better if I jump from this tower, but... Is it possible for me to just, like, sneak in right behind the guards who are facing forward here? Because I don't hear super well. Don't mind me. I'm not doing anything important. I'm just... Oh, there's no way. They're definitely going to see this, right? Just going through here. If I just jump over you, it'll be fine. I can't believe... I'm in total disbelief that that just worked. Incredible. Incredible right here. Okay, it feels like there should be some guard on this level right here. And we know there was some salvage somewhere on this tower. What way are you facing? You're facing outward, right? I don't have to worry about getting spotted by you. It was at the top, right? I think. Question is, how guarded is it? And the answer is, hopefully not too. Maybe it wasn't at the top. There is a guard at the top, though, who's looking my way. Wait, it's supposed to be right here? Is it right below me, then? Yeah, it was on the floor below, wasn't it? Maybe? Or wait. Yeah, I guess it has to be. Wait, don't see me as I go back down the stairs, please. Thank you. So here first. Yeah, here it is. Is it one we can do? Sure it is. Let's hope it's something good. Oh, we've got a battle point from it. That ain't so bad. I'll just pop it to the top so that we can jump off to that, that lower ledge there. I might get encountered as I do so, but I should be able to get encountered by one of these and then run away before I'm dead. Where was it I wanted to go? Was it... Oh, well, I guess I could just cross the bridge. Okay, well, I've gotten into an encounter now, so let's just run. Go! Roar! Yes, yes, very, very scary. Everyone's very intimidated by you and impressed by your strength. I'm going now, bye! So don't talk to me.
One more hit.
Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, Doug. Sorry, Lynn. Oh, come on, they've got to leave me alone at some point, right? Oh, not if I run into every single enemy in the entire base. Oh boy, okay. This is not going well. Okay, we managed to get away. Phew. Oh, it's telling me there's salvage all over here, but I have no idea which one would be the right one, nor if it's even where I would go to access them, so. I don't have the faintest idea where I should start going here. Maybe start with these bits of ruins here. Is there a way I could jump in that does not involve running past someone with a big gun? Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Oh, can you only get into these ruins from the top? That would be unfortunate to learn. Oh, it's seeing the salvage over here? Well, there's an alien box over here. Let's see if it's one we can take care of. I'm gonna assume not, since it's out in the open. Yeah. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Well, we'll carry on west through this base, and then maybe skirt around the out, and that way over there is the way we came in, I'm pretty sure, so. If we can make it all the way through this base, we'll be right in the Primordia side of things. Anyway. Yeah, there's loads of salvage around here. I just have no idea what the best route to it all is, nor which ones might be checked, so I'm not gonna spend too much effort trying to get all these, but if there's one I can obviously get while I'm sneaking through here, that would be good. Is there one is in this building? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, is it an electric storm? Am I here in here? Oh, is it damaging enemies around us? Electromagnetic storms. Wait, was it only hurting us when we were standing outside? I'm not sure what those numbers that were just flying around were. It did say there was a salvage point here, right? It's gotta be on the roof then, I guess. Hello? Yeah, there's an alien box right here. Is anyone else guarding it? It does hurt. But I can do this one. If I just get up and around here without anyone shooting me. But yeah, the electromagnetic storm is doing a hurdy on me. Yup. I feel like I'm seeing more numbers fly out from us than are actually damaging us, though. So is it hitting the enemies as well? I wonder. Or maybe we're just healing at a rate that balances some of it out. Alright, well, we got a bit of salvage as we were sort of crashing through the main part of that. But there's an interesting looking bit of, I think it's alien wreckage on this bridge here. So if I can skirt around everyone's sightlines here to go for it, let's hope it's one we can do. Level 2. A sad day, but that's about the end of this base. Of course, when we're about level 20 and we've got a Skell, charging through this place and just clearing everything in our path will be no problem to get to all these salvage points, so it'll be a lot easier to check then. But they are technically doable, some of them. And I'm imagining... I've already skipped one in one of the places we've been today. That was a check we could do. I'm hearing salvage is up somehow on this ridge here. I don't know what the best way to gain altitude here is. Ah, this looks promising. If we jump up to this, if we can just get on this slope here, we'll probably carry that along as far as here. This will bring us a little closer to that salvage point on the map. Ah. Or wait, was it just on the ground level? I was somehow having the feeling it was going to be a bit higher up. I still feel safer traversing the area this way. I'm going to die from this electromagnetic storm if I'm not careful. Is it a salvage point guarded by foes? Well, it's guarded by one anyway. Something tells me it's going to be something I can't even do anyway. And I'm not really in a state to be starting a fight with a level 20, but you're looking the wrong way now, so I'm going to salvage it now. It's mine! It's mine! Ah! It's not mine! Okay. You'll never get me if I get myself! Ah! Later, Tater! Alright, that's totally obtainable, though. If we just speed run it when they're looking the wrong way. I mean, I guess we may as well try fighting it while before we lose all our health from the... Well, it's a sandstorm now. I just don't want to encounter anyone else along the way. That was just a bad way to do that. It's fine. I'm sure we'll lose them before we get to the other one. I'm sure we'll lose them before we get to the other one. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, and you'll all see. Oh, we were so much closer to it than I thought. Okay, never mind. Going from the top was definitely the way. Haha, goodbye. You'll never catch me when I get myself. Why? The way we did it before was absolutely the way to do it. Far safer and more tactical and everything when we found that one spot along the wall to climb up. Where was that, by the way? I don't seem to see it. Oh, no, it's over there. I very much preferred that strategy. What are you doing up here? Waiting to ambush me, I guess. I can't tell what interrupted me that first time, because obviously like the battle started there, but it was like I also started it and then I started the salvage and then like it like stopped halfway and then I started it up again, and I don't know what did it. If like it was the sandstorm damage that or the electromagnetic storm damage that was messing me up or what? All right, that didn't go well. Or actually, are we past the dangerous point? Yeah, we're still up on a ledge here. Hey, Tatsu.
Looks like we've gotten
What? How did you see me from up there? No way, no fair. I'll just throw this on to heal everyone. Never mind, Elma died. Let's just go.
I'm in trouble. Heal me.
We're all in trouble, Doug. We just got a skedaddle. Wait, now I'm all confused about where I am. This is not where I meant to be. Toward this ravine over here. Let's hop up here-ish. There's the low point. Jump over this person. Up here, I guess maybe it might be possible to come at it from the other side too, but this felt like it was working pretty well. We were able to drop right down on the salvage point this way, and I think that's the way to do it. Okay, so from here... So one of those robots can hear, but the one that's right beside it can only see? Is that what it was like? Wait, now all of a sudden... It's like they both can. Does the I can't remember what the lightning bolt in a circle means. Does it just mean they're... Did Tatsu just fall down there? Maybe they're just on high alert right now, but I should be... right when they turn, if I drop, I should be able to mash this and obtain it. Just turn around. There's nothing to see here. Yes. And then... Get it! Yes! Just managed to get it. And now I run! Ah, yes, your biceps are bulging, and you got quick reload, and let's go now! I got the check! So quick reload, I'm assuming, is a skill that lets you do ranged attacks faster or something? Boosh! Reduces cooldown for ranged auto attacks by 30%. Auto attacks, meh, not the most important source of damage for us, I suppose, although it is an important source of TP, or it can be. I'm not fussed about taking at one of my 4 skill slots at the moment, though. Because I do feel like this boost damage during nighttime thing will be pretty powerful. Good gosh, golly, our battle points are up at 52. That ought to be enough to level up one of these things or something. Yeah, go for Steel Flesh. That's an important one. 42, is that enough for you to do this? Hell yeah, it is. Fire Carnival out up for Lynn. Ooh, hit scaling 250% is oh so close. And nothing for Doug to upgrade at the moment. Right on. Now we'll carry it on toward Primordia.
I was just looking for a worthy...
I feel like we've gotten more checks via salvage this episode than in the rest of the archipelago so far, though, so this is fine progress. Jet turtle! Ow. Oh, and somewhere in all that... Right, Marianne and Lynn got a level up.
Watch out.
That's why she asked me if her biceps were bulging. It's a tyrant that attacks on sight, that's not a good sign. Never a good sign when you hear that ow, and then the tyrant theme starts playing. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get away from this, huh? It's gonna chase me down and... Oh, okay, just about. It was staying in place, which is the only reason we were allowed to live. I gotta remember that you can't see salvage points on your radar while you're in combat, so it's possible I ran by a few there. There's one on my elevation further this way. Could it be just on the other side of this corridor? And it could it be something that we can do? And could it be a map cell also? Probably not so close to that other one, huh? But still worth a look. Might as well snag it for the experience and money. We've done very little fighting this episode and already made it up to level 15, 2 levels above where we were, mostly from just running around, so... Things is gonna get easier. I don't have a sense of where this salvage point is here. If it's one that I could easily scale my way to. Probably not, huh? There's not many ways up this rock. And it is very much just this big tall rock that it's on. this is feeling like a scale-only kind of situation. Oh, well, it said I was on the right elevation here, actually, so maybe it's not all the way at the top. But just on one of these elevated rocks. I don't see it. Oh, here it is. It is scale wreckage. Ah! And it's level 3, so one I can do. Happy days. Moving it on. Like I said, I think that thing over there, those like big gate pillars are the ones we crossed on our way into Oblivia, so that would mark this as our way back to Primordia. Like I said, I'll do a quick stop at NLA to maybe turn in some missions and things, and then we're blazing it over to Noctilum. This is irresponsible Xenoblade playing I'm doing, just running on the floor like this. Well, I'm looking at my phone. What, I'm gonna set a 2-hour timer for myself. It'll be, oh god, it'll be 10 p.m. then. If I don't find anything by 10 p.m., I'll call the episode. Or if I find something interesting before then, whatever comes first. So this is the entrance zone. I clearly ran past this, but right, this was that one I tried jumping up to earlier, but couldn't manage. Ah, but it would be just like them to make this the map cell for the area. So is there some way the rock would allow me? Ooh, maybe. Nah, don't bother, don't bother. We got loads of ground to cover in Noctilum. I can't be fussing over the little things over here. Back in Primordia. So now we've got to place a special emphasis on grabbing these diamonds because anhydrous radiators for this quest. As I say, I believe not every single quest you can pick up in New LA is, ooh, look pretty Aurora, is in fact a map cell that will get us a check, but a good chunk of them are, so they are all worth doing until I know which ones are which with the FN net. I might hit a point if it gets starts to getting a bit dark and people are trying to sleep. My neighbors beside me through these walls, where I'm just kind of muttering and whispering, like, ooh, look at this funky salvage. Damn it, we can't do it. That sort of thing. Because it sure would be nice to go until I got a sort of substantial find. I'm kind of surprised by how many skills we've been finding. Because I sort of, it would make sense if every single skill was in the item pool, which is what, 60 or something? But considering there are 600 locations in this game, and I don't know how the filler items work, if it's like, it only produces as many filler items as you would have been able to fit if this was the only game in your multi-world, or if it just distributes, like randomly picks which game gets each filler item. I assume it's more like you get as many filler items as there are unused locations in your game specifically. So assuming this game has like, what, 20 items that are actually needed to progress, like the scale license and the FNet things, and then like 12 items for the classes or whatever it is. Ooh, salvage. I guess that kind of makes sense. There's probably like something like 80 arts, then 60 skills. But even still, it seems like the majority of the things we'd be finding would be more like equipment for Marianne, you would expect. I'll land it right on the white whale wreckage. How about that? And is it one I can do? Nay. A level up to any of our field skills in Xenoblade would be pretty big. I would happily take one of those as a stopping point. I'd even stop at the Skell flight lessons, flight module, even though we don't have a Skell yet. Because it is substantial, just not immediately so. It would kind of stand to reason that, given how few checks there are in Metroid, and it would want to put some significant things in that game, I have a way higher chance of finding something substantial by chasing down our last few leads in Metroid. So that's probably what we would start with the next episode. Unless, of course, we get something obvious for Fox or whatever. This bit of salvage up here feels like I might be able to reach it. It's not one I just looked at, right? I don't think so. I feel like I'm close to getting to the top of this plateau here. I'm getting deja vu like I've done this before. Does this natural landform just curve up around here? Yes, we have done this before, haven't we? This looks extremely familiar. God, that moon is huge. Then what was the verdict on this salvage point? Or is this just... Oh, it's up on the top. Okay, yeah, forget that. This is all ground we've tread before, so I'm going to run into a lot of things where I go, oh, salvage point, and it's one we've already tried. Although this does not look familiar. This like sort of marshland area. Ah, we've not been to the Silent Mire in this file. And there's salvage all over the shop. Ooh, this could be very good indeed. Please don't let you jump out of the ground while I'm trying to salvage this thing. I can't. Some kind of cave over there in which there could be even more salvage. So this is definitely worth a look as we cross our way over to Noctilum. Oh, unexplored territory, rock cavern, and look at all the salvage points in here. Holy! Probably loads of scary monsters too. Let's just try not to annoy any of them too much. Oh, this is interesting. Am I gonna be able to make this jump? Or do I need to have a Skell for this? Yeah! Just about. Oh god, it was covered in bugs. Yeah, I don't think there's any way through that if they can all attack via hearing. Maybe we check in one of these other salvage points, hey? It says there's a path ahead of me here, but I don't really see one. I'm definitely getting into an encounter here if I'm not careful, even if I am careful. Oh boy, okay, yeah. This is some big old bug nest, this thing. But There might just be a salvage point or two we can get regardless. It says there are no bugs immediately between me and this one, so let's have a look. Skell wreckage I can do. I pity the poor Skell who got this far into this cave and then got trapped. It says there are 2 in between me and this big old chamber here. Or wait, is that part of this massive chamber? No, I think I'd have to go through this to get there, huh? Is it 2 bugs I could easily skirt by? I think if you're jumping by them, they don't really hear you, huh? Oh, they look so tiny, but they're so menacing. Get away. Okay, somehow managed that. There's a big thing of salvage at the end of this room, but it feels like a bunch of bugs are going to jump from the sky or something as I try and cross here. What? Oh, not a bug, exactly, but this thing. Cripes. Well, let's hope it loses us as we go over here. Ah! Or not. What do you mean failed? I hit that at the perfect time. Guys, if you could run or something. Or just count the fight as over. Oh, it doesn't matter, this one was guarding this bit of wreckage anyway. That could easily be the map cell, that thing we just ran by. I didn't even get a chance to see what it was graded as. I'll just have another look through that cave. I would assume if any of these was to be a map cell, it would be the one that was way in the depths there that we just ran to. Got ambushed by the Skirpos at. You know what? If they come from the sky, maybe if you can avoid them by hanging around the side of the room. It's possible. Alright, so it says there are bads over here, but let's try and jog our way around them. Yup. Yup. Okay, there are fewer salvage points than it felt like there were a moment ago. But I can get at least up to this elevated portion here, and this Skirpo ain't gonna bother nobody. Jade Skirpo. Oh, beautiful. This was the one where a bunch of bugs descended, right? Might be a situation where I can, like, mash it quickly, if I'm careful. Let's try. Nope, it's the I don't have the level for it anyway. Never mind. So there's one more we haven't checked, and it's the one at the northwest corner. So let's have a try. Well, there are 2. I guess we haven't checked the one in that easternmost chamber either. Yeah, these things, their senses don't reach too far, even though they have both sight and sound to attack you with. Anything worth looking at in this corner? Wait a minute. Oh, do I have to I have to cross the top to get to that northwestern chamber, I see. So let's take it back to over here. Oh my god, there are so many more bugs here than there were a moment ago. At this particular section of the cave. But mostly these bridges, which apparently were made by some sapient creature, you imagine, are totally safe of monsters that will attack you on sight or sound. But I see a cluster of red dots over here, which is more than a little disconcerting. Yeah, they're just down there, though, so I could probably just jump past them to get into this cave here. There are a few more guarding right in front of the thing, but maybe, again, we can jump over them and it'll be fine. It worked better than I was imagining. And we got the salvage for some battle points, but no check. No way I'll get out, though, right? Oh, I totally managed it. Look at me and my abilities. I'm doing much better at avoiding these things than I would have expected. Alright, I did just want to give one more try at this big old chamber in the back, because this could totally be a salvage point map cell. The question is simply, can you avoid the Skirpo spawns by hanging out the side of the map? Like, can I see them from the ceiling and just not go underneath them? Oh, that's so terrifying! Holy shoot! Okay, I'm thinking it looks less totally swarmed on the left-hand side, so I'm gonna try and skirt around here. But one showed up from the atop the wreckage itself, right? And I don't see one here, so maybe one's just programmed to spawn in on you when you get this far. But hanging left seems to work for a bit there. Yeah, it just shows up. Okay, that's awful. There's no way we're gonna win, right? I don't think so. But I don't really think there's any way we're gonna get away either. It dodged everything. Can I despawn you or lose your aggro if I go over here? Just get around the corner or something? Oh, all of a sudden it's telling me these things won't care about me. Come on, there's no way you're chasing me all the way over here, right? What's with you? Relax. Okay, there we go. Oh, these bugs aren't angry? Or maybe they're only angry at nighttime or something. Okay, so that thing spawned in, but it was only attacks on sight creature, right? So if it spawns in on the opposite end of this thing, maybe I can spawn it without angering these things by, like, going over on this side first, and it won't look at me when it spawns? And I can just, like, wait for it to turn around and then be behind it and get my salvage? Or, like, stand beside it and get the salvage? Come on. Don't see me. Don't see me. I just want the salvage. Okay, let's go. Let's boogie. We were never here. Like a whisper, we are gone into the night. Ah, that wasn't a map cell, but I worked so hard to get it. Well, the experience was half the reward. And I mean the player experience, not the character experience. But that too, I suppose. Oh yeah, they're all chill at nighttime. Okay, so this is like all fine and everything. I mean, they're chill in daytime. It was bad to go here during nighttime. It's what I'm learning. I wonder if it mentions that anywhere in the log, whether they attack nocturnally or not. Okay, so there's that one there. Well, the sound Mira has very mournful music. Very mournful indeed. But I see there's one at the top of this thing, which might be attainable by us. Not much way out of this mire from down here, huh? Gotta go out the way we came. I'd like to see if there's a way up to this peninsula, though. Doesn't look very promising. Can I land on this little rock here? Oh, I missed. Yeah, I have my doubts about my jumping my way up that. Well, NLA is stretching into view, so let's pop back there now, shall we? I was thinking with our increased levels, we might stand a chance against that Roderick the fleet-footed thing there. There might be a few low-level tyrants we can handle, and they could well be their respective areas' map cells. This game as an archipelago would be very hard to balance in development, though, because there's no one specific item you need to get any of the, any, like, level 60 tyrant checks for anything. You just need to have a lot of experience and equipment. I guess you could probably lock it behind getting 3 weapons or something like that, but there's no guarantee there'd be weapons you liked. Like, logically, you could program it so that the player is expected to have 3 weapons at least before it asks you to take down a level 15 tyrant or something like that, but there's no guarantee those weapons would be any good. Some tyrant info at night. I've seen what appears to be an enemy mech flying around the summit of Talon Rock. I sure hope mine was playing tricks on me, but I don't think it was. Good to know. So if there's a giant mech flying around Talon Rock, which I think is that thing, that's one of our checks. I think. What am I doing? Go to NLA. Why did I want to go to NLA? Turn in some basic missions for experience and stuff. Right. Oh, look at these little tiny jade scorpos. Or lepidolite scorpos. That's the kind of thing that would massively screw you over if you had enemy logbooks as locations. There's no way I would know there was like a unique kind of enemy just hanging out in this one little area. This thing's only required level 12, and it could be the map cell for the area. It might be worth a look, since we're headed to Noctilum anyway. So these things, so I obviously can't do any Moranium requests, being that I haven't placed any probes with which to obtain Moranium. This is just him telling me to go accept the mission for. Like I was saying though, I don't really know if the way these work is that they're unique or if they're like randomly generated, but I heard they had plans, as far as I understood it, they had plans, the developers of this archipelago to developers, I actually don't know if it's just one person, to add these as locations as well, which would suggest then that they are actually unique and not as I thought. Randomly generated. So obviously these ones that are bounties of like go kill a bunch of these monsters, that's not what we're here to do. But these gathering ones are the ones we're really after here. I haven't found a single one that is actually one we have the correct items for yet. In fact, I think all the Primordia ones were sorted back there. Oh, we might have some stuff from Oblivia gathering. Ah, we've got 8 sandstone etchings, so we could get this one for 10 experience. I assume it doesn't actually gain you work pants again. Let's do this. Opaque mirrors and 1 barrel Atragon horn. Oh, that's from monsters though. Okay, right. These are the only ones that are just lying on the ground of the Oblivia requests. So that's the only one I can take on at the moment. And let's turn it in. Piece of cake. But this affinity mission we can take on at the moment. We have the level for it, but we need to have only 3 members. So Doug, let's part ways for the time being, my friend. A new rival. Maybe this is how you unlock one of the other characters, like Yelv or something. Let's accept it and see what goes on.
Hello? Yes.
Or is it HB?
You there, the one about to take that mission? I'm speaking to you.
Yes, you might want to put something on first. Just take it and ignore him. What's up?
Oh, good. You're a sensible sort. I promise, this will only take a moment of your time.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now,
I think this is HB.
Ah, yes. The mission you were about to take.
Uh-huh.
I analyzed it based on criteria ranging from Pathfinder experience, build, intelligence. Yes, well, in aggregate, the data clearly indicates that the more qualified candidate is me.
I'm pretty sure they're first come, first served.
I invite you to set pride aside and allow me to handle this. For humanity's sake.
I mean, I'm 3 levels above it. It should be fine. Save his breath or... How is that does this benefit humanity at writ large?
Because I'm more skilled than you.
Are you sure?
I can offer a total guarantee of success, whereas you, well, cannot.
Can you speak up? By the way, I can barely hear you over the music.
This should be right up your alley. I believe that picking 2 samples of Zezian Fleawort should be well within your abilities.
Okay.
Is something amiss? seem dissatisfied. Tragic. You now insist on comparing yourself to me.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
The
You were the
solution
one
is
who was
clear.
doing the comparing.
We'll both complete
I
the
just
3
stood here,
missions I
man.
just accepted. Only one of us can finish first.
Yeah,
This will provide the
there's no
loser
rule that says we can't both take the thing.
ample chance to understand the gap separating us.
Okay, complete the task installation, research, and Meridium. What was it as my navigation target? Solid data probe in Meridium. Oh, well, that's going to take a while. Shucks, maybe I shouldn't have accepted this, because I don't think I can put Doug back in until this is done, can I? Generate revenue from a research probe. Oh, that also involves planting a research probe. And give Meridium to someone. Okay, well, ahem. That's
Whenever
awkward.
you eventually complete those missions, come find me here. I'll be waiting.
He says it like it'll take a long time, but that actually wouldn't, if you had FNNet, wouldn't take that long at all. So am I correct that since that Affinity mission is now on, ooh, there's a green exclamation mark over here. What's that about? Oh? I don't have any Meridium, right? So, are you the Blade who agreed to accept my request? I presently require 900 units of Meridium, but it seems you do not have it with you. I'd humbly request that you gather it and speak to me again. Thank you. Oh, okay. You're just giving me a green exclamation mark because that's where we're going to turn in the Meridium when we have it. If I understand correctly, though, we will not be able to put Doug into our party now since that Affinity mission is on, and I don't think you can cancel them partway through. You are now in competition with a Blade named HB for some reason. I wonder if each of these normal missions might be a map cell, though. Or if one of them could be. That's the distinction, but it's normal missions, then basic missions are different. Normal missions are implemented where they are the map cell, but basic missions are a separate matter. And it always confuses me. Where the hell was Doug anyway? And we never did find Irina around here, did we?
Am I right?
Oh, is this Walter the same one who was training Mia? What is the single most important trait for a Blade operative to possess? I say it is having the presence of mind to react to any given situation. And this Mia woman who keeps flooding the system with Blade transfer requests lacks just that. My wit's end. Oh, she possesses drive in spades, but without more awareness, this drive will lead her over the proverbial cliff. She did seem a bit excessively gung-ho. Where the devil is Irina? Hey again, Mia. Sorry, I don't have I got them swords, but don't have your armor yet. There's a rumor over here. Hello, don't mind me, just swiping your information. When fighting erupts in the commercial district allies at night, the murderess is always watching from the crowd. Some new scheme of hers, I bet, or maybe she just likes blood. Oh, another rumor over here. These will all be so great when we get that FNNet.
Yeah, and on top of that,
At the guard post in the lower area, I saw Gwyn spend his lunch hour talking to a newbie friend looking all grim. He didn't even eat. I wonder what's going on. Doug was somewhere around here, right? Oh, down in all that nonsense there. I just want to see if I'm able to put him back in the party. I think the answer is no. Since they said max members 3. But I don't know if that's just for accepting the mission. I don't know why it would be that way. Ow. He's enjoying a cold one with the lads.
yeah, let's go.
Character threshold reached. Yes, so it is. I guess that's just to make it harder to complete the mission or whatever.
Check there.
That Lynn girl has been wrestling with the flight module at the Outfitters test hangar until the wee hours of the night. She truly is a diligent researcher, that one. Oh, it says there's salvage over here, by the way. Oh, that's the one we already checked out up there, I'm sure. Right, on to Noctilum. Elevator! Away! Calling elevator. Oh, I thought this was the elevator. Even though Doug was higher level, it makes the most sense to me to raise Lynn and Elma's levels by having them in my party, given that they are required for every story mission. Plus, they're my buds. They're my squad. This one was Mechanical 4 we needed for it, right? So it is. Noctilum awaits. Hopefully we can snag it in a Hydrus radiator or two while we're going out there. That was like a very early game mission when we accepted it, so it'd kind of be surprising if these Hydrus radiators were like excessively rare. You'd think they'd be the sort of thing you could encounter around early Primordia here. And the thing is, all that running around we did without the FNNet does unlock us fast travel points for when we do have the FNNet, so it was still worthwhile for that as well. I know this sounds like copium I'm huffing vigorously, but we'll be able to travel around quite a bit once we do get the FNNet. Now, that was quite silly. I was kind of assuming that the mission we were going to undertake was something we would be able to do. Like go fight some monsters or something, since the required level was 12. I was like, oh, it'll be something easy. I hadn't considered it might be something we couldn't do without FNNet, that we'd then be locked to 3 party members thereafter. But hey, it'll give us a chance to catch up to Doug, hey? Can't have him showing us up at every fight. I warn anyone who would try to attack me now that it is nighttime, so I'll be doing enhanced damage. I'm assuming Anhydrous radiators came off of the White Whale, so I'm like, anywhere where I can find White Whale stuff, I can probably find an Anhydrous radiator. Unless it's one of those that's only in a specific place. Wait, you think they'd give me a little more warning than that? For this quest. Zake. We're not quite far enough west to be able to see Noctilum. You can sort of see it on the horizon over there, I guess. Oh, and Hydrus Radiator. Come out, wherever you are. Are we maybe more likely to find them around water? Anhydrous? I don't know. That probably doesn't make any sense. They're probably just an uncommon drop. A vagabond ant. Apparently this marks me as a casual collector, somewhat to my chagrin. Because I feel like I'm doing nothing but running around gathering these. I'd like to point out that we somehow still have not obtained any pants. Reaching salvage point. There's a gun car and all. Could very much be up our alley. Let's hear it. Not that, but the credits and the experience. But we take those. I don't know if you get battle points for, like, gathering a certain number of salvages, or if it's specific, like the reward is specific to the given salvage point. I think it's probably more like that, because some of them give you, like, 4, and then some of them give you none.
Looks like we've got no choice.
Why? Oh, yeah, I did run kind of right in front of you, didn't I? That wasn't wise. But there was a salvage point just over here that I wanted to examine. Somewhere around here, anyway. Leave me alone, so I can see my salvage points on the map again. Oh my god, what is with you? These things are bloody persistent. You won't chase me over that ledge, will ya? Oh, you might. Okay, there we go. Oh, it ran me right over to another salvage point here. I didn't really cover this zone at all, did I? This part of the Primordia, as much as I thought I had. There's mechanical stuff all over the shop. But that was the one I was looking at a moment ago. It is alien records that I can take. So let's hop to it. A battle point. Lovely. Can you get more over there? I seem to have stumbled into a good place to stumble. Is it mechanical I detect? No, that's maybe alien. Oh no, it's mechanical. It's a helicopter. Please don't be 4. Lovely. What a time to be alive. This thing is so intimidating. God, the place is crawling with them. This is not a safe road to take. But take we must. If we want to get as far as Noctilum. It says there's some salvage in amongst all this. Excuse me, don't mind me. It's certainly a unique looking place on the map, so if, I know I'm a broken record here, but this wouldn't be a bad place to set some unique map cell. But nay. At least there's a very pretty bird here. A bit further north from here now, but Noctilum is somewhere around this kind of area. Some more white whale debris over here. It's gotta be level 1 or 2, right? So being so close to the beginning and all. You imagine? Alright, on. No way it's a map cell though, because we got one like just over there on this side of the lake. Now let's see, how do we get to Noctilum again? I think we gotta go up through all that and then cross that bridge perhaps. Luckily the land curves just so accommodatingly for that purpose. Although I'm seeing a salvage point over here. Oh, just across the way. Well, let's see. Maybe there'll be an anhydrous radiator about. Hello, cute Finnick thing. It's alien records, but only level 1. We take those. And battle points we take 2. Oh, I thought that said item obtained and it was an actual thing. That was just a Collectopedia thing I picked up. Oh, we got that silvery cactaceous resin in the end, huh? I feel like some of the items we're finding around here are new, though. So maybe this is the location to be for anhydrous radiators. After you've got enough starlight apples. Ah! Oh, would you look at that? It actually was one. Well, there's one on the ground here? That's not fair. Oh, it gave it to me anyway. Now let's see, is it a rare item or is it just localized to this area? It's common. Okay, so they should be very easy to find. So that would suggest that it's more about where you're looking for it rather than its drop rate. So we should really be gathering lots of collectible points around here. There's an anhydrous, the next anhydrous radiator could be anywhere around here. Ooh, big old box in the middle of this lake. Or river. Whatever I'm looking at here. A bowl mosquito. This has the look of mechanical. Could it be for me? I guess I can't do it if I'm in the water, so I'm gonna have to jump onto it, is that right? Yes. Shouldn't be hard. Oh, maybe it'll be hard. Salvage! Ahem. Take 2. Landed. Okay. Give me that. Thank you. Another salvage point coming up. Somewhere in amongst this river. In or amongst this river, I guess. A crawling bat. That sounds very cute. I want to see one. Oh, it's actually a little terrifying. Bit of white wreckage it is. Always a good day. You find something so easy and mechanical. Ah, there's our anhydrous radiator number 2. Spectacular. I think I will save that for once we've gone through Noctilum a little bit. That's what I'll do is, if my timer runs out and we haven't found anything important in Noctilum, I'll go turn it in. Hopefully I can fight against the current here. Yes. If we find something worthwhile in Noctilum worth closing the episode on, then I will do that. But if not, and my time runs out, we'll turn in that quest so we can at least end on a check. I'm pretty sure it will be one. Well, I say pretty sure. I'm confidently optimistic. Let's put it like that. So I've got about an hour left to charge around Noctilum and see what kind of things we can pick up. Oh, now we're finding loads of anhydrous radiators. One of these flowers is going to get up and try and kill me. Bit of salvage up on this cliff, is it? Might be able to work my way up. Oh no, it's way higher. It's on the cliff above that. Forget that. Noctilum ho! New region discovered. Give me that sweet, sweet new region discovered. Delicious. Does that not give you experience? I'm getting all kinds of new Collectopedia items from here anyway. Oh, but the monsters are instantly very dangerous. Salvage point over here. Oh, a base camp? I didn't even realize we were near one. I was just going beelining straight for the salvage. Oh, this noxious water ain't good for you. Maybe it's best to get to this salvage point from the route over there. Never mind, I'll just go. Sorry. Hey, is it okay if I rest at your base camp for a while? Things are getting scary out here. Okay, thanks, bye. Alright, I'm just gonna get you out of the way, because this is getting silly running away from all these and running away from one and running together and everything. Wow, this gun looks cool, though. Wow, for being 4 levels below ours. Sure took a lot of doing getting rid of this thing. I think we're starting to feel our equipment being not up to par. Alright, that's the thing we're after over there. It's a biological thing. It really feels like you should be able to make this jump. But then you get up close to it, and it doesn't feel like that way anymore. Oh no, that works, okay. I probably won't be able to do it, though. Oh, I can. How exciting. 2 battle points. Sweet. But yes, this is just salvage all over this place, which I guess is to be expected from a new area, especially one so dense and clustered in as Noctilum. I scarcely know where to go first. Ah, I was just getting to the music again. Alright, forget you. That takes too long. Ooh, but there's a quest to get over here, and here's a salvage point. GGO! Give me the quest fast! Okay, fine. I'm taking hits from above. Keep firing! Thank you, gentle giant moose thing, for not being angry at me and doing all the shooting around you. The secondary cooldowns are really worth waiting for, though. They do way more damage. Sure thing, Elma. Look at that. Just melt through the health bar. And Lynn's gonna capitalize. It's doomsday for them. Handled. Situation diffused. Hello, GGO. Thank God. I'd love to help. Thanks so much. Oh, helping is what I do best. Obtained the weapon test data from Skeleton Noctilum's Rust Lake. Should be easy. Cool. I'll do that. Sensible decision. I'll handle it. I'll try, anyway. Can I do this nest? Yes, I can. I guess if it's a forest, there are probably loads of little nests every little which way. But look at all the salvage points at the north end of the map right now. And there's another nest to look at over there. As well as an angry ape. This one I can do? Yes, it is. Probably loads of little nests like this. But hey, a battle point's a battle point. I should probably track that mission, actually, because it's possible we'll just run right by it otherwise. This could be an easy map sell for us. Oh, I made it into some kind of cave by mistake. With lots of big angry apes, but also lots of salvage points. Well, let's see what... Oh, God, loads of angry apes. Okay, if I can just get you to turn around somewhere that is not facing the car that I want to salvage, that would be awesome. Please don't turn to face me. Okay, good. And I'll have this now and I'll go. You'll never see me again. That could be something nice. But it wasn't. Are the ones I'm missing up on like a big ledge or something? I don't understand how to get the... Or maybe they're just outside of the cave. Maybe that's all that's actually in here. I just don't know why I ran right in front of you. It's all fine. I'd rather not go back there until we're a little higher level anyway. Okay. If we're like that about it. I got you. Didn't know where... Oh, that should have been counted as perfect. I guess it must be a frame rate thing. That the good and perfect is a little messed up. Because I was clearly in the perfect zone there. Leave this to me! Just like cartoon punching noises. This thing just loves killing Elma, huh? We're both just resurrecting Elma over and over. Ow. Well, that hurt a lot. Thanks, Lynn. Oh, that's a load more experience than I was expecting, considering how much above its level we are. I mean, it wasn't outrageous, but it was good. Potter's Rock. Is that this thing here? That I seem to hear there's a salvage point at the top of? Hello? Oh, this is a salvage point. This strange tree. Right on. 2 battle points. I suppose for the moment, I don't really have any other main destination. Let's go see if we can get that weapon test data. I don't know if it's as simple as just walking there, or if there will be a fight when we get there. I suppose we'll see. Hop from tree to tree here. Might find some interesting salvage up in the branches. I am on the right elevation for some salvage over this way now. See if I can reach these branches here. Okay. Oh, now I'm too high. Where was it then? Let's see if we can get to this branch. Here! Yep. Thank you for being a real branch. Maybe we can get over this cliff here from there. I don't know, I guess a little more to see. Oh, it was just a bit of a hill here. Never mind that. Back to the surface we go. Salvage point here, another strange tree. Just as complicated as the last, so I can handle it. Yeah, the battle points are not to be denied. We might actually even have enough for another substantive upgrade. I got 33, so I'm close to a level up on one of these. I almost got so many battle points just gathering dust since she doesn't have anything to upgrade. Is that a level 11 Tyrant? Think it's worth taking on just in case it's the map cell for this place? It feels bad destroying such a gentle giant, though. It looks so nice and peaceful there. Oh, no, I don't want anything, so I'll just go. It's really stark how little health Emma has compared to us tanks. Looking at it now. She's got nearly half what we got. Salvage point in and down and around here. Ooh, I see it. Is that a bit of another strange tree, huh? Well, they're all easy enough so far. Ooh, four battle points, 50 experience, and an energy tank for Samus. Now that's pretty good. It's not quite progression, but I think she's been burning for one lately. Up here, this salvage point is where also where our quest lies, incidentally. I wonder if you'd salvage this scale before taking on the quest, if you would just automatically get the item. Or if it doesn't even show up before you could take the quest, maybe. Oh, we have that. Thank you. Oh, it's as simple as that. Well, I'll circle back around to give it to him at a later date. Or, yeah, a later date in-game, anyway. Might be only a few minutes for us, but... Oh, I thought I was looking at your tails. I didn't think you'd see... Maybe I'll get you that test data sooner than anticipated. Yeah, you are now between us and where I was about to go, so... Might as well turn it in as we go. See if it's worth a map sell, but ooh, an energy tank for Samus feels really good. I think I probably randomized the number of those around the multi-world as well, maybe, if there was an option. So it's possible there actually aren't all that many. And maybe there'll only be like 3 in the game. It would explain why we haven't been seeing them as often as I'd expect, given there are like 10 or so. Oh, don't think we took this route before. This is interesting. Always good to grab a few collectible items, though. Loads of quests ask for them. Oh, no, you know what? This probably isn't where we met that fellow. They've probably gone to hide over here, so it's a place we've never been that we're headed on to now. The Whale's Nostril. Sounds like a cave to me. Weird splatting noises. Oh, and angry bugs. There's some salvage up on this tree or something? It says it's close by. It also says there's a salvage point over here. They're spilling out of the woodwork, they are. Oh, we're nearly halfway on our next blade level. That looks like alien wreckage. No, it's scout wreckage, is it? I can never tell the bloody difference from so far apart. Field action beginner. And treasure expert, no less. Oh, it's right at the tip of that thing. Oh, I can climb that. Looks like scout wreckage also. That's an unfortunate place to beat your skill. Oh no, it's alien. Ah, but it's level 1. Happy days. Battle point for me. It bloody fell on me. Another low-level tyrant around here. Even a low-level tyrant can still put hurt on you. They tend to be fairly tanky, so they often just outlast you. But if I get done that affinity mission one of these days, we should have a shot at such a tyrant with a full party anyway. Alright, so it says I'm getting quite close to this whale's nostril thing, but I think I might have passed it and it was on like the southern end of this wall. So I'm gonna head back this way. Ow. I was sort of expecting the cave entrance. It's gonna be like on this part of the mountain face, but it's actually kind of hard to say from here. Just how far this will carry on around. But that mini-map ain't giving me... Oh, no, yeah, there we go. This has got to be it, right? I felt like I was going by it. Is the cave you chose to go hide at? Doesn't seem like the safest choice. Oh, unless we've got a base camp in here. In which case, I take it all back. It was an excellent idea. Well, someone's inhabiting it anyway, with the lanterns. But it ain't just us here. Oh, here you are. This is really the safest place you thought to hide? Oh dear, it's being cornered by an adorable fuzzy thing. Don't worry, we'll help you. It's level 16. Okay, we might not help you. Maybe we'll handle it. If I can just get up onto this thing here, then I'm attacking from up high. Concentrate fire, please! I'm taking hits from above. Come on, Lynn, I know you've got a ranged attack that you can follow that up with. Or not. Can't believe I haven't gotten my attacking from up high thing just yet. But I should be just about to, you imagine. I'll just dump some of these on it, even though no one's given me a shout out. And I would attack with the shield if I had any confidence in getting back up to this ledge, but I don't want to try that in the middle of the fight, so I'm just going to stay up here. Sorry, Elma. Maybe Lynn can. Yeah, you might not. We'll take care of it once you're gone. It's fine. And then you'll be back. We'll be safe. Ouch. That was loads of pain. I've got to wait for my secondary cooldowns on these two and we'll be good, I'm pretty sure. It's just staring there, watching Elma's corpse. Why isn't it doing anything? That's so weird. Oh no, it's attacking us. Oh, right. I have to press buttons. Bang, and bang should clear it. And if not that, then a few shield attacks after will. That'll do!
Let's keep it up.
Gigio, where'd you go? Oh, ran outside of the cave, I suppose. Well, while we're in here, might as well have a look at what sort of salvage points we can find and everything. Well, there's a freaky looking drone here. We'll just skirt underneath it, I think, to get to this scale wreckage over here. Drones all over this shop. It's gonna be annoying getting to this scout wreckage with them in the way. Don't touch me. Thank you. One down here, they say. Ooh, overturned car. Could be my ally as well. All the salvages. And a tyrant. The lone and proud. Doesn't seem that lone. No, I don't want any. We're going. I'm sorry to bother you, you fine, upstanding gentlemen. Oh, he's run deeper into the cave. Not what I would have expected. Hey! It's mean. Here you are.
Thank you.
Anytime. I literally mean literally. What kind of world is it where a guy can't hide out in a nice dank cave? I don't know. No one I want to live in. Here's your weapon test data. Glad to hear it was all there, all the stuff you wanted. Yeah, will you be alright getting back? Okay, glad to hear it. Cool. Thanks much. Is that a map cell for us? Could well be. Too bad about the red skulls and dead guys, but hey, we got the data right. Very optimistic. Ah, that wasn't a map cell. Yes, it was! Dream material! Ooh, that's the electricity resistance. Fabulous. We haven't even run into electricity yet, I don't think. That's a pretty marvelous upgrade. Again, not quite progression. You don't really desperately need it, so I do want to get, hopefully, one more thing. Bearing in mind that my time is running. The timer that I myself set out for us. I could just go start shooting tyrants, but it'll be a huge effort that may not pay off to anything, and we're likely to have a higher success rate once we've got 4 party members anyway, so better just not worry about it until we're in that situation, which means till we get that FN net. Can't be far. It will totally suck if the FN net has been, like, planted into one of those level 60 tyrants. I'll just have to, before Chapter 4, just level my ass up all the way to, like, max level to fight them. I'll do it, if I gotta. Salvage point over here, another odd tree. Ah, level 2. At long last, a tree that evades my expertise. Well, this is interesting. We're as far as the ocean now, are we? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's excessive. We don't have to do that, do we? Please don't one-shot me. No, okay. That's not good either. Oh my god, why is this whole place? The scenic viewpoint discovered. That's lovely. Yagame's Vista. But what about all the monsters that are trying to end my existence? Why am I here? This is awful. Oh, is this the cave we were just in? What is happening? Why is going on? I'm so not used to how quickly it loads when you die. Alright, where the hell was the ocean? I don't know, but I've already salvaged this, so clearly we've been here. Who's howling? I don't know, but it was pretty. Oh, maybe you. It was a little more than an hour when I earlier said I have only an hour left. It's about 55 minutes remain now of pure salvaging action. Where we'll definitely find some... Yay! You are, Marianne. I love you, and you're very valuable to the team. A few more salvage points. One big check, and that'll be the day. Look at all the loot in this place. I'll make a few stronghold. Look at all the bads in this place also. Extremely high level bads. We can sneak. We can sneak. I don't see this. Oh, it's inside there. No one sees this? Give me your box. I want your alien box. My hand. I can just wedge it in between here. Maybe we go in the front door, if I can find it. Here we go. Okay. Sorry. No, you don't need to see anything. Oh, it's above my level. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. This is the enemies on my elevation. This is tense. Ooh. Okay, someone patrolling there. Why do I want to be up here? I guess to get to one of those or something. Do I have a bridge from here to one of those? Yup. Maybe not, but I might be able to parkour to it. Parkour. Okay. Mission accomplished. Can I make this jump? Parkour. Why did I want this? Parkour. What am I doing here? Maybe get into the front door of this one now. There's no one right on this first floor ready to shank me. Okay. Sounds like there are 2 guards up above, though. Or it looks like, based on the map. Right there, huh? Which way are you facing? Okay, you're just by yourself, though, so I can skip over to this box. It's level 3. Damn. This area is all out of our class. Every which way. Oh, hi. No, I'll just go this way. It's all the same to you. Oh, why are you turning around and stuff? Okay, I don't think we're gonna get much from this base, by the look of it. Maybe this mechanical thing over here? Relatively unguarded. Alrighty. I'll surely take that. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I could get through that thing. Perhaps more this way. There's a good bit of Noctilum we still have yet to go to. I mean, there's like a good chunk of it on the northern end that's like not reachable without a scout. There should still be more Noctilum that we can reach on foot. Stop throwing things at me. But salvage on a patently unjumpable cliff up there. Here's that tree we couldn't do earlier. Oh man. Have I really tapped out all I can do in Noctilum at the moment? That just don't feel right. I must be missing like a huge ravine somewhere I can jump into that'll give me access to more of it. It's quite difficult to tell without a full topographical view, I guess. Yeah, we haven't been through all of that, right? Because we died as soon as we tried to go on this little ridge here. So let's swim around it. Go nowhere near that thing, though. I think it's fair to agree. Yeah, there's loads over that way, unless it's Primordia. No, that's north. That's got to be more Noctilum that way. But even just climbing up this snaky vine thing here and going around should get us access to more. Some salvage on this shore as well. A fine place to be. That shore they look suspicious, though. It's kind of hard to believe there's nothing on it. I must investigate. Sure enough. There's a salvage point here. One we can handle. Stay tuned. Oh, maybe I was as close as I thought. But it says it's on our elevation, so it's got to be roughly doable. Maybe there's a little cave over here. Ah. All the wonderful places salvage will lead you to go. In fact, it's just a salvage thing in a cave here. Of level 5, though, so out of our depth. You'd think we'd like market for another blade to come by and do, though. I guess we just want all the checks for ourselves. I seem to remember hitting max blade level, and as you'd expect, going from blade level 1 to level 10 is 9 upgrades, so I could get 3 of my skills to level 4, but I never could get them to level 5. And I never actually figured out what you were supposed to do to get them to level 5. I assume it's like there's some kind of special quest you have to do that lets you do that, but I don't think I ever did it. Level 5 field skills were always a mystery to me. Like I said, I did attempt to 100% this game, but I never put like a concerted, like, I'm just going to sit here 100%ing this game for hours and hours thing into it. I always was like, I'll play it every 2 months for an hour and chip in a little bit. So there's loads of stuff where, oh my, loads of stuff that still remains out of my field of knowledge when it comes to this game. There's got to be all kinds of salvage around here, but I can't see any of it while I'm in a battle. Leave me alone.
Coming baddies.
Holy crap, this is a huge mortal foe over here. It's got to be a tyrant, right? Yeah, it is. I don't know why I felt the need to verify that with my face. Let's just go. Oh, this is an interesting cave and all kinds of stuff over here. I just want to see what the salvage is. Leave me alone. Okay. Immediately into another one. I don't even know if these things will drop the Tictinsula parts we were looking for in Oblivia. Probably not. There's no way I'm getting through these things, right? As much as I'd like to see what's back here. Oh, maybe I am. Oh, except for this one. Oh, okay. Just about made it. Ooh, another big cave, is it? Works for me. Oh god, why is it so hard to see? Local man learns about darkness. Unexplored territory discovered. Ensanguined font. Is that a bit of wreckage for me? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, it looks like alien. I don't think I can handle it. No, it's Skell and I can handle it. Lovely. How to experience. Easy money. And it's Power Dive. It was in fact a check. What the hell is Power Dive? I'm guessing oh, no, I guess that sounds more like an art, doesn't it? It's not one I know about. Power Dive. It is for strikers. I don't suppose it's one of the ones that Elma has access to. Nay. An art for ourselves, though. Nope.
Looks like bad news.
Well, that's basically me dead. That probably is all that would be in that cave, though, that one map cell, so I think we don't need to go back in there when we find it again. Where the heck do we go from here to get back to where we just were? I think it was this way. With all our exploration, we're already on a good way to level 17 now. Right. This is the strange tree we weren't able to do, which means the ocean is also this way. Can't believe it spawned us so far away. I must need some new point of interest over here before we'll spawn a little closer, like a base camp or something. FNnet is going to be the biggest unwall in the history of Archipelago when we find it. You don't realize just how much it is important for until you don't have it. It's your map, it's your fast travel, it lets you know where all the checks are, it lets you do the mining. Soon this will show us the FNnet.
It didn't have to be like this.
It really didn't. Alright, That over there is that massive cave we entered before, so just don't go that way this time, and we'll be headed to new territory. I mean, I suppose it's possible for our cave to be large enough to have more than one map cell. But I think it's unlikely that there'd be 2 easy salvage points in the one cave, so we got our check. Let's move it on. Another base camp here. Holy crap! Oh, you're a tyrant. Exciting. I just want the base camp, though. Hopefully this getting to this base camp is enough of a respawn point that we won't go too far away if we die again. There's some salvage straight ahead. There's some behind us as well, but that's back where the tyrant was, and another tyrant just ahead of us. Tyrant central around here. Just below here. Ah, and some scale wreckage for us. Thank you. Ooh. An Amdusius SD, that's another scale frame, I suppose, but yet another check for us as well. We're starting to pick up some speed here. It probably only puts us about, like, what, 23? Hey, look at all these things we were finding. We've got 26 hit points. We're almost, vaguely, partly, distantly, kind of nearly halfway to one single hint that we could use to look for FNnet. I'm starting to get the sinking feeling that FNnet is, like, definitely inside this game. Mind, I did turn the progression balancing low for every game, so all kinds of weird stuff could happen. Didn't quite put it to 0, but I think I usually put it down at 10, which is most likely what I did for all of the games we were playing in this multi-world. But surely opening up the whole world map has granted us access to loads more checks. There's a bit of salvage, apparently on a different elevation from us, somewhere right around here, though? Is it, like, up on this rock? I don't see it. Maybe it's down in a cave somewhere, but there's one that is on our elevation more this way, Lee. And actually a few more beyond. How the hell do I get to this thing? What is it, in the center of the tree? Oh, I see. Like this. Alien Wreckage 2. Sag, but another base camp. That could be good. More battle points. Wasn't Lynn just on the cusp of one? No. Wait. I don't know who I'm thinking of. Maybe it was me. Whether I was just on the cusp or what, I can afford another one, so missile volley for me. There's a load of stuff up in the snaking treetops above us. I doubt we'll be able to reach without some more equipment. But there ought to be a few more salvage points on the ground as well. Would you not? Can't see it now, obviously, but there was a salvage point on our altitude just somewhere around here, I thought. Oh, would you leave us alone? The Skirpos don't move that fast. Surely we can outpace them. Okay, where was that thing? I ran stark by it. Did I? Perhaps. Guess it's below here. Geronimo! Ow. I sure hope it wasn't above. There's ground down here. There's a good chance that it is here. Oh, there's a white whale wreckage. Okay, that's probably important. Hey, yep. Hey, oh, come on. There's enough perch there for me to get purchase. Okay. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Please no one ambush me. I want. I was just guessing it was one we could do. It was all out of the way and everything. Just makes sense that they would make it to a low-level one. So the challenge was getting to it, not leveling up your thing. Alright, now how do I get back up? I suppose I don't have to. I could just carry on to this sort of more northerly portion. Or I could try. Probably best at least start at the shore. Quail Tree Cape. I mean, that just looks so tantalizing, doesn't it? There's no way that's not something good. I can get to it maybe from the tree. Oh no, that was a weird perspective thing. I totally can't. Maybe I'll be able to jump up from the back. And hopefully those things are flying high enough that they wouldn't see me run underneath it. And we'd be able to find out if we have the level required for that salvage. Oof! Well, we're toast now. Maybe I can at least get a bit of a sense of the lay of the land before I die. It doesn't look like there's any way to really jump up to it, does there? Oh, and the ocean thing is after us. Oh, good. We'll definitely be able to outrun this thing that can fly. Or not. Is it going to put me all the way back at the... Okay, no. Thank goodness. I was hoping this base camp would count as a respawn point. I mean, you've got to be the map cell for this area. I just wouldn't accept anything less. So there's no way we're taking that down. I've never been as far as this on the land-based route yet, though, so this will be all new. Because we jumped down there for some salvage earlier. At least I think so. Oh no, unless that was over here. That one's munching on some fruit very loudly. No, actually, I think it was here we jumped down from earlier. So this is the area we've never been to. Now, but there's clearly this huge stretch over here where all these gnarled trees cover over to make like a huge archway that we've never been in all this. So that would be a fine time to get there. This has got to be a salvage point below us, right? There's no way there's something directly above us. Oh, maybe could be, I guess. But hopefully... nope. I see a gun car down there. Please be one I can do. Yes. That thing is coming over here, though. No, don't. Oof. That was very close. I saw my life flash before my eyes. Gotta be some new interesting stuff all in around this river and up to the waterfall. It's gotta be at least one more check for us sitting around here that's easy to obtain. Gotta be, right? With our level 3 mechanical? Oh, there's one over here. Is it up on a branch or something? I dare say I don't know where this thing is. If I climb this route, it'll all make sense. There's clearly a lot above here. Yup. Maybe it's just right at the top of the tree. The skybound coil tree. Because there's gotta be some kind of monster around here, though, doesn't it? Huh? What's that noise? Oh, big old plant. Maybe I can pop it up to this? Get a little higher? I'm not seeing this salvage point, though. Ooh, this keeps going. So it stops right there. Ah, at long last. Yes, I was going to say, if I got it this high, and it was one I wasn't allowed to do yet, that would be pretty cruel. That could well be a check, but it wasn't. Oof. Some more to the south here? Ah, honor elevation. Always fortuitous. I sometimes question their choices of which ones to make the map sell. Feels like you'd want to pick the ones that are really exciting and that take a lot of jumping to get to, like that in that tree. But instead it's some random little thing off to the side. I'll take every one I can get, though. So one more said to be over here. It's definitely not anything above us, so if it's anything, it's below. It's something I feel safe dropping down to. Oh, it's not actually right below here, so maybe it's more like in a cave somewhere. Fascinating. Oh, is there a cave down there, perhaps? And do I feel like dropping down? I suppose so, because that comes back up on the other side and more land, so... Why not? Let's see what's down here. Shit, it actually was right there. Oh... That's gonna be a hassle to get back to. If I even can from here. Damn it, I thought it for sure was in a cave way down at the bottom. If I had a little more presence of mind, I probably could have reached that. And that's exactly the kind of one they might make a map sell. Well, shucks. There's no other easy way back up. And it could well be one I couldn't do anyway, he said. Overdosing on copium. I'm sure we'll die before long and go back up there. But until such a time, we'll just proceed up through here, I suppose. God, look how otherworldly and pretty this is, though, with the mist sort of hanging in the air. And the moon in the background and the sun rising over here. So gorgeous. What a game, I tell you. What a game. Ooh, scenic viewpoint discovered again. Seems like every time you tell me I discovered a scenic viewpoint, I die shortly after. I'm starting to develop a negative association. I don't know why I ran right in front of the other one. Don't ask me questions. I don't have answers. Oh, it's put us at the bottom? There's no way they did. That's gonna be unbelievably cruel. No, they didn't. Okay. They put us quite close to where I jumped off and missed that thing. I think it was maybe even this one right over here. It's a lucky spawn. Not that it's random, I think it is set. But, okay, so how am I doing this? I guess just slip off and then hold forward? Did I make it? Ah, so I did. It's skull wreckage, right? Actually? Ah, bugger. Worth a look. Past even all these big waterfalls, there's another one higher up, I think. Takes it this one bit you can't really get without a Skelly. Yeah, right over there in the distance, you see it? That's kind of where I want to get as far as in our Noctilum journey today. Surely between us and there is at least one more check. And I've got a good feeling about this one. I'll keep my distance from these awful rooster things. I guess they're more lizardy than birdy. Really keep your distance from that one, though. I might be able to survive this runaway, as long as they target Lynn and Elma more than me. They won't catch up. We're alright, I think. Ow. Another bit of salvage coming up on the other end of this bridge. I'm just covered in monkeys. Oh, it's over here. Well, if I went there, would I be able to get back up easily? The answer is it doesn't matter, because it's a check I need to look at and see if I can do. Because that could be the FNet, Admiral. Think about how idiotic we'd feel if this was the FNet and we left it here. It's not a check. But I'm glad we tried. A gesture glove. There's a ramp right back up here anyway, it's alright. Interesting, the lower levels around here, I guess they anticipate that you might swim around the ocean to find this early on in the game. So it'd be nice to you. This is a mining site, isn't it? No, maybe not. I thought I recognized it. Oh, actually, there's a bit more land over here. There might yet be another salvage point. This away. River Swid. Explains all the bright colors. Loot around toxic stuff like this. And what have we here? Ow, 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 ow. In this big canyon, perhaps a salvage point for us? In fact, is it a cave? Ooh, it might just be. Now, that's just immature. Crikey got a lot of health. For level 9. Can do then, can do. Ah, if I'd known you were going to shout that, I would have waited. That's nice, there's a combo there of, if I get low on health, I say heal, patch me up. And then if one of them patches me up, I get that's girl power thing, which is another healing one. No, just let me in the cave. A vitriol cesspool? I don't want to be in a vitriol cesspool. We found Twitter, everybody. There's gotta be some neat loot in here. I mean, look at this place. Oh, there's one on the elevation. Just all this rancid water. Oh, I'm swimming all in it now. That can't be good for your skin, face, bones, or body. But it ain't nighttime, so most of these bugs are alright with me, it seems. Most of them only get cranky at night. Loads of treasure in here. Ah, that one's clearly guarded by something. Oh, and so is this. And it's big, she says. Thanks, I couldn't tell. Please, no hurt me. No hurt me. Go away, please. You are in fact out, Lynn. Categorically so. Oh my god. There's no way this thing can see me. Okay, so we're way out of the water from here. Sort of. Oh, the salvage thing is right beside this monster. I don't think you can access the thing just without triggering this thing. Isn't what I was trying to do anyway. I was just trying to get by it. Ooh. Never mind. Forget that cave. Mark 9 hypercooler. Neat. Alright, we haven't really run around the mainland of this portion, so let's do that after those higher waterfalls. Only 20 minutes left on the timer. Will he find anything worthwhile? Or will he retreat to the Barista Court in shame? As this is such an open area with so little salvage, it's gotta be like a tyrant here that only shows up during the rain or something, is the map style for this place. Something weird like that, right? As you can see though, like I was saying, there's an entire upper portion there with that upper waterfall that you can't really access unless you've got a scale, I'm pretty sure. Oh, except there's a big old vine that goes there. Maybe we can. Okay, my memory is faulty. Wouldn't be the first time. I'm not really doing a super thorough sweep, as you can tell. I'm just kind of hoping I run somewhere near some salvage. Oh my good god, what is wrong with you? Didn't your parents raise you to not just jump down in front of people like that? Out of trees? So uncivilized. That was horrifying. Come on, you could be the thing that ends this video. Just one bit of helpful loot. Or not. Who wants to be the lucky winner? Thank you for not being someone who attacks on sight. King Lung Cube, is that what that said? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you can get up to that waterfall at least by climbing that route, I suppose. Is this the one where there's like a helicopter sitting in the middle? No, maybe that's farther elsewhere. Ooh, salvage. Radar's picking up some salvage. Go ahead this way. Very much avoid these plants. Is it up on top of this whole tree business? Nope, it's right here. White whale debris. Always a lucky day. Check. No. Salvage over here, not far off our elevation. Ooh, nestled in the thicket here. What is it? An alien, a strange tree. Within my wheelhouse to solve. Battle points. More salvage this away. Not on our elevation, but maybe that's just because I'm on this little ridge here. Nope, it's up high. And I'm guessing very up high. Oh, I was planning to head toward those waterfalls, but look at all this stuff over here. Suncatch Ravine. Well, that's clearly alive. I don't know why I ran towards it like that. Bit of salvage up on a ridge over here by the looks of it. And there's one way up above us. It's an alien nest. Not good odds that I'll be able to take it apart and have a look at it. Oh, but fortune smiles upon us. Battle points again. Hello. I don't know where this ravine's headed, but I got a bad feeling it's like straight into some giant monster nest. But there'll be more salvage this way. Okay, that thing clearly gets up out of the ground. Oh no, never mind. I take it back. Bit of scales wreckage on it, on that route. Is it? I don't know, but there's a bird there standing watch. Yup. Can't quite tell what it is. Ah, scale wreckage it is. What a delight. Oh, it could be one that's a check. Or not. This one's gotta be way above us. But I'll carry on this fraught path. Oh, it's heading to the nighttime now. Some things that weren't so hostile before may become more hostile. But there's more salvage. We're finding lots. Just none of it check-worthy. Oh, there's those that I actually can do. There's those that are mechanical or just level 1s. It's exciting for that reason. But it's up to near level 17. All this salvaging and running about. Yet another one on a peninsula way above us. Can I go backwards somehow? Have we already been to this part? I'm all going to turn around now. I think maybe so. God, there's a giant monster robot there. Looks almost like a base camp we haven't been to, though. So maybe I haven't been here. At least I don't think I've been there. Oh, I don't know anymore. It all looks different at night. There was salvage that was actually on my elevation over here until I ran up the thing. That could well be scale wreckage. Whoops, didn't mean to slip off there, obviously, but there wasn't anything scary below us, so that's alright. Ah, Alien 2. But I definitely would have checked that out and remembered it if this was a base camp we'd been to, so clearly we've not been here. Right. Qinglong Glade, I see. Or Qinglong, however you pronounce that Q. So it's probably worth a run around the rest of this area. Looking for salvage. It says there's some this away, but that can't be too high up. Can it? Oh no, it's on top of this big tree thing, I see. I thought that was a robot. It's not. It's a living being. Oops. I was looking at something else. Come out, wherever you are, Chex. Step right up. I guess I've made it back to the giant waterfalls again, somehow. Well, an opportunity to check out a giant route on the left-hand side, I suppose. When we finally get that blade license, we'll be able to fill in, like, the entire Collectopedia. No, that's an exaggeration. A good chunk of it, though. I estimated about 35%. That's maybe a bit generous. Okay, watch out for you. Oh, you can even see that one's moving. Oh god, they're just hanging from all these things. It says there's loot around here, but I bet... Oh, it's up on top of that thing. I might be able to jump to that from this route. You could be something interesting, to be sure. All by yourself up here. All level 1 like. But no check. There's apparently another one. Might be on a branch way above us. Can't tell if it's above or below, actually. At the top of the waterfall. Let's see if we can find anything else. Breakwater Narrow. Actually, you can explore a lot more of this without a scale than I thought. It's really up and around there that you can't. Salvage point over here, just about on our elevation. Can't tell if it's Skell or alien from here. Looks looking more alien. No, wait, maybe? I'm not sure. I can do it, whatever the case. Middle Hush Flood. I'm now an experienced pioneer. What is this? That's probably from some story thing later then. If it ain't a salvage point. And it ain't a monster. Pretty sparse on the old salvage in this part of the world. Someone's apparently ahead, but I think I see it. It's the white whale stuff on the other side of this gap, which I can't hope to clear. That's just mean. That's very much a robots only kind of zone, I suppose. Yeah, there's more ground below us here. Interesting. Have we already been down there? I can't say. Great Trident Crossing. That was not far out from her level. 17, that is. Salvage on our altitude over here. Oh, do go on. On a strange little rock peninsula. Even more intriguing, it's mechanical. I'm fascinated. Tell me more. That was all it had to tell. I've got this feeling we're going to get right up to like 67 hit points. And I'll be like, we're nearly there to the FN net, and then we'll find the FN net. It won't be the end of the world anyway, because then we can hint where the Skell stuff is. Hello, Dolly. Don't mind if I diggity doggone do. And it sounds as though there's more this way. Might not be able to get up here. There's more roughly on our elevation this way. Right beside this huge waterfall. Although the reading is confusing. It's like it's inside there. Don't know how that works. I guess I'd have to go around the other side or something. Or drop in from the top. And over here. Yet again, on our elevation. Ooh. It's another strange tree. No chance I'll have enough biological for it. This deep into the reaches of Noctilum. Just look at all the loot to our right. Ooh, don't. Come on, one big treasure just beside this giant waterfall. For me. Oh. I see, I thought this was all wall along here, actually. Maybe this is the way to go for treasure. Something on our elevation over here. Although we seem to be heading into an enemy base of some kind. Again. For like the 8th time today. We'll just keep building a site. There's an alien box here. Could it be one we can do? I'm guessing not. Yeah, I think most of the stuff in here is going to be outside of our bounds. I don't like these sniper drone things. This one's mechanical though. That would be an awesome time to find something super useful. From enemy base and all. Or not. Alright, it's not entirely an enemy base around this point, just slightly overrun by drones around here. They're not so dramatically above our level that we'd instantly die. It just wouldn't be pleasant. Oh, it says there's just loads more treasure just around the bend over here. This is a bit more like an enemy base. I suppose. What if... There's got to be at least one map cell treasure in this enemy base, right? It just stands to reason. So what if we just ran in and it was a mechanical one and we could do it? Where's this one that I'm looking for? Huh? It says it's right here in this building. Is it under it? Oh, it is under it. How about that? That's a level for Elma. And a battle point for all of us. Another one roughly on our elevation this away. And one on top of that building there. We'll circle back for that. Oh, salvage all over this bit. Come on, one of these has got to be the map cell. I know it is. Don't tell me it ain't. More Skell wreckage. This one's even being guarded by a monster. Which way are they facing? And where are they also? I can jump past them. Oh, they're looking right at it. Just want to see if it's one I can do or not. Oh, it is. Okay. Let's challenge you then. Might be able to beat you. And then take this box. Am I attacking from up high yet? Yo! Taking hits from above. Keep firing. Oh no, that was that one. Okay. Oh man, I'm taking loads of hits here. I want to capitalize off one of their things. Ah, whatever. Just do it. Taking hits from above. Heals us. If one of them were low on health, I could heal us all with the green soul voice. There we go. I'll help you. We should be able to take this out. I might screw it up this time, but especially if I get the QTEs wrong.
Minor death. No threat to the mission.
I didn't understand a word you just said. It's hard to tell you. Get a little bit of heals here and there from this higher altitude attack thing. One of my secondary cooldowns is ready. This ought to be enough now. The next one will come close after. Thank you. I didn't get Medicine Woman there. Oh, that's my phone going off. There's my time, but I know this thing will be something important. No, don't kill me before I get a chance to see what it is. I want it. I'm just gonna fire the missile volley the second it's charged. No! Bugger. If only Lynn would use a ranged thing. Oh, she didn't use it in time. She could have gotten enough mana to fix me. Come on, just bring it down. Bring it down. You're right there. Oh, damn it. Alright, I know our time's over, but I gotta take that again. That sucked. Holy crap, where are we? No, I gotta find that thing again. There's gonna be something good in that box, okay? You can't tell me there isn't. Oh, that sucks. If Lynn had just had an ranged art charge there, she would have responded to my, "It's up to you now." And she would have gotten a million TP and it would have been great. Oh, I have no idea where we were. Oh, we climbed up this thing, that's right. And then if this alien box isn't anything, it's back to Justin with us. To fix up his car. It was a hearty 6 hours, this recording now. Alright, so at this point I'm assuming we're not actually going to get anything super unwally from this alien box, nor from Justin. It could happen, but I'm thinking it's unlikely, so most likely what we'll do next time is we'll start with some Metroid and then we'll pop back to this actually, because we still got a fair bit of ground to cover in Noctilum, really. That wasn't super thorough. And we can start into Solvalum. So we've got yet more to do here in Xenoblade. But Metroid and Xenoblade are the two that we really need to get going on at the moment. Gosh, look at all the murder alligators over here. I don't remember exactly where that base we found was. This way though, I think. Breathing that Noctilum air. Was it maybe up as far as that huge waterfall in the back? Is that where we were? Can't remember now. Okay. If I can't find my way back to that thing, then I guess we don't do it tonight. Or if I lose the fight again, I won't push it, but we're so close to winning. This looks familiar. Maybe came by here. Maybe? I mean, they've got stuff set up here. Oh. Well, ain't sure you knew. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, here we are. Maybe? Oh, and this is a completely different base. Don't know how I would have done that. Yeah, apparently I've never been here. Oops. You've got one of those just looking right at the gate. Where the hell were we before then? If I sneak by, it'll obviously be another part to that one base. Nope, I don't know where I am in the least. It does say there's loads of treasure in here, though. Very tempting. There's a gate here that is not guarded by a giant piss-off ape. Which is a thoroughly tempting proposition. No guard on top of this thing. If I scoot down into the walkway here, there's one salvage thing right below me. It's an alien box. Chances are pretty slim it's one I can get, but let's have a look. Level 3. There's no way I'm getting out alive. So that's basically that. Oh, I got past you at least. Maybe I check what's over by the west wall. Or maybe I get shot and die. Maybe, maybe we just go back to Justin and stuff. Oh, but I want to know. Oh, I can probably run from this lantern thing. In a minute, Alma, in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, never mind. We'll talk about that right now. Ow. Oh, let's just go back to Primordia. Let's just go back to NLA. It's already going to be a jog. And probably the safest way to do it, even though it's a little dull, is to throw ourselves into the sea and swim all the way around. Actually, it'll be a bit slower that way. I might just take the land route where possible. There's clearly loads more we can do here in Noctilum, though. I can't wait to have my rematch with that prone warrior. We were so close. I just made a few mistakes with the QTs in the middle. Had I done them better, would have been alright. And we got a bit of poor luck with our friends not responding to our callouts and stuff. Yeah, we got a ways to run. Have we ever checked out what this salvage point is? Just since it's on our elevation and all? Oh, clearly not. Big old mechanical thing. Right in a peninsula. Might as well snag it on our way back, assuming it's one we can do. Hey, hello. Oh, that was Nikita for Snake! Well, how's that for an unwall right at the end here, as I was returning in shame? Excellent, that's the thing he needed! I was just sitting up here on a friggin' cliff. Huh. Well, in that case, we don't even need to go as far as Justin. That's how we got our unwall thing. That's all for this video of Archipelago, my friends. Yet another unwall for Metal Gear. It's just Marianne and Snake ping-ponging back and forth these days. Okay, so taking back what I said about Metroid. Obviously, we're starting with Metal Gear next time. But Metal Gear and Xenoblade clearly have loads more to offer us. But Nikita? The thing we needed next. I mean, what does that get us access to? That gets us access to all the items in that lower hallway. The next boss fight and its respective reward. Advances the story to the boss fight that comes right after that, which we can also do without any further equipment, I'm pretty sure. That's huge for Metal Gear, huge. It's going to bring us near to like the halfway point of the game. Fabulous. Well, that couldn't have been better timed. Well, it was quite the grind for Xenoblade today, but we chipped a little bit at Pikmin 2, a little bit at Xenoblade, decent chunk at Metal Gear, and a respectable smidge at Xenoblade, as you can see from the numbers on screen now. But I thought that key card got us more from Metal Gear. This Nikita thing is going to get us like 20, 30 checks, something like that. Monumental. Sweet, the next video on the channel is going to be some more Persona 3 Portable, most likely. And that, my friends, is all for now. So thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! Yes, yes! She was so cute standing there. Jeez, she's completely doing her own thing. Her smile's so nice. More annoying to deal with. I think you need to track her. Did you find something? I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. I'll do it free. I'm not gonna get distracted.